Yo, yo, what's up with it? What's up with it? Hey there, Linus Kitty. Hey there. Yeah, we going. I think we are. I think we're going for it. Yeah, what's up, Miracle Mac? What's up, Fabiola? Let me see. I think we did. I think. Hey there, hola, Marie Day. I think we went forward though. We went backwards. Yeah, we're going forward today. Okay. We're going forward today. The Nooners in the crowd, in the building. Hello, Kimberly. Yeah. Inside the door. What's up for dudes? How y'all feeling today? Terrible. Yeah, you told me. You was right. I just had to make sure. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure I get it right. All right. So I'm gonna get ready to get started on Aries. What did? Hold on. What did they say? All right, so Aries, boop, Aries, there it goes. All right, let's get it. All right, so Aries, who's going to pursue you next? All right, so it's going to be somebody who's easy to get along with. All right, this could also be a Scorpio or somebody who's like very sexual. And possibly just maybe somebody who's like very secretive and very strategic with you, like the conversations that you guys have. They may kind of like keep them like copacetic. They don't really want to do too much. They're very supportive. You know, they maybe even come off like a big personality in a way, which is kind of weird because that's not usually how Scorpios are. But this person may be one of those people who are like a little bit over the top in some ways. All right, for some reason I just feel like they're over the top, and that's the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it could be a Leo or a Sag. It's maybe somebody who's always on the go, but you may not really be knowing that they're going, or they're going somewhere, or they're doing something. Just kind of like just randomly do it, which doesn't give me random. It's just like they're just impulsive more so than opposed to like random. They're more impulsive than anything. All right, attractive person though, because the Queen of Wands and we've seen the Knight of Wands. So attractive person is just maybe somebody who goes from person to person, like they're very sexual. You know, it's also somebody who's very manipulative. They give to get. So this is a generous type of person. Could be a Taurus. All right, now they may be already like invested in somebody. If not, they're like just somebody who just likes to kind of like give to people. They're generous. That's it. They're good vibes. They like to have good vibes around them. So they may be like somebody who likes to share. Hey there, love bug. All right, somebody who's definitely doing well financially is what I would say. If they're not doing well financially, it looks that way. And I'm not going to say that it's illusion, but I'm going to say that strategically, they make it look a certain way. You know what I mean? So like they keep up with the Joneses in some sense. You know, it's just kind of like their appearance. All right, they're very sexually enticing too. So somebody who's attractive and possibly very sexual. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is definitely somebody who wants to offer you guys a new opportunity. They may be already offering it to somebody else. Now, if they're not, this is just somebody that sometimes tends to breadcrumb or maybe give others a little bit more than they would give you, or they give you a little bit more than they would give to others. It's one of those, but like it's usually a very harmonious type of relationship when you're dealing with this person. All right, so they may be into like business, financial, I would say financial, having some type of financial capital maybe. And it's somebody who doesn't like a lot of drama or a lot of conflict either. We got Leo. They don't like a lot of drama, a lot of conflict. So that's why I say they're very strategic. All right, but this is somebody who wants a family, but they don't want to have to compete for it either. So somebody who's looking for a long-term relationship with you guys, or at least some type of connection where you guys are feeling like you get each other and feeling like you guys are on the same page and possibly caring about each other's well-being emotionally. There's going to be an important relationship too because of the Nine of Swords and this judgment. There's going to be somebody who's going to make you realize some things about yourself, probably show you a deeper part of yourself, deeper aspects of yourself, maybe make you think about why you've been doing what you've been doing, what's been holding you back, what's keeping you from seeing new opportunities. Like this person may cause stress or like conflict in your life, but like not in a over aggressive way, but more so like in a passive, you know what I mean? They suppress being angry a lot. Like this could be somebody who usually gets angry or like irate very quickly, but with you, they tend to like suppress it. You know what I mean? They find other ways to express their frustration with you. So they get creative about how they address you or how they deal with you. All right. This could also be somebody who's maybe like into like the medical field or like into the, I'm gonna say medical, or like they like a nurse or like a doctor or somebody like that. Like they could be like maybe in the medical field is what I was gonna say. So maybe in the medical field. All right. Now, if this is like if you know them from like online, this is somebody who spies and stalks you a lot. They don't really say too much, and it's kind of vague if they do say anything. Like this is somebody who like tries to have witty banter, like to go back and forth with you. So like this would be somebody who like maybe you guys do a little bit of like back and forth, and then it just like kind of like hesitates or stops. But it's strategic. Like it's somebody who wants you to overthink and makes you want you to put in more effort or more energy. So they may want to be chased because when I've seen that Knight of Wands, I usually recognize that as being somebody who wants to be chased. So they want you to maybe pursue them, put more energy, more effort. Could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini, could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces. Now, if it's a past person, this is somebody who's looking to renew the connection between y'all. They're looking to start it all over again. All right. They're hoping for forgiveness. So, like, if it's a past person, somebody is definitely hoping for forgiveness. And they're going to probably try to bring you something that's beneficial because the Six of Pentacles in this deck is about gifting you stuff. So, they may try to make it worth your while if it's somebody from the past. They're going to try to make it probably over the top in a way. That's why, like, you know what I mean? With this Ace of Pentacles from the Six of Pentacles, there's somebody who could probably try to promote you. Maybe which mean like maybe make the relationship a lot more serious. Like if you guys are dating other people, they may try to promote you amongst others, or this would be somebody who tries to give you more than others to kind of make themselves stand out because they kind of want to eliminate the competition before it even gets started, if I'm really being honest. All right, but it's going to be a pivotal relationship or one of those deep relationships, one that has like a deeper meaning to it. And it's just really meant to help you grow or evolve or just recognize traits about yourself. So it may be like a mirror with this person, maybe, but really it's just good vibes. That's really all it's about with them. They like to go with the flow. So this would be one of those relationships where it's like you guys don't really have like maybe a structure, a routine. They may not have a structure or routine. They may kind of like getting off like the beaten path in some way, but this is somebody who also has like perfectionistic ways. So they like to make themselves appear a certain way. That's why I said everything is strategic. Even if they're not necessarily like poor or rich, it's strategic the way that they present themselves. So that's how you'll know about them. I was gonna say they may even have a loud voice, or it's just maybe when they talk, it just seems to be amplified. You know what I mean? Like they somebody who does make a lot of calls, and they're very judgmental, but they may not really say too much. But like the anger and the frustration that they have, they really just kind of like suppress it. So like they may see you do something, or like you may behave in a way that they don't like, but they don't really say too much. It's like it is what it is. Because in the grand scheme of things, for them, there's a larger outcome that they're looking for. There's somebody who has big picture thinking. So yes, there could have been some type of big change in their life too. Maybe they had like a passing, or they had like a baby, or they had something big happened in their life recently. All right, so maybe it's why they want to share because they're like wanting to be a lot more generous. They're wanting to be giving. You know what I mean? Like they want to be a lot more positive. They're seeing life in a more optimistic view. They could be even just maybe be somebody who's feeling like renewed or rejuvenated since the last time you talked to them or like been around them. And if it's a new person, it's still somebody who's feeling rejuvenated or feeling like they're having a fresh breath of, having a fresh breath of fresh air, like a new breath of fresh air, basically. All right, so I think they have followers. Like they may have a large, if it's like online, they may have like a large following account, or like they have like a lot of people who support them, or a lot of people who like admire them, or a lot of people who look up to them. So maybe they're like a mentor or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, let me get signs. Could be Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo. And I said Scorpio? I did say Scorpio. Just in case I forgot. Forgiveness comes with a sincere apology. Hey there, fairy godmother. I know y'all always be saying that. I'm never going to chase nobody. I know, I'll be like that too. I ain't chasing nobody. All right, so Taurus, who's gonna pursue you next? It's gonna be somebody who's devoted, possibly in a relationship, because we got taboo here. So maybe this is somebody who's in a relationship that's a little taboo, or this is somebody who wants to build a relationship with you that's taboo. Now, this could sometimes be like somebody who's off limits, because I kind of feel like they're in a relationship because devotion should have first, which is usually about being in long-term commitments, or somebody who's desiring a long-term commitment. But it could also still be, if they're not looking for like a long-term commitment, they're looking for some type of like compatibility between y'all, and they may be being strategic about how they do it as well. There's somebody who maybe you guys share joint resources with, or somebody who wants to do a joint endeavor with you, just so they can connect with you. All right. Also, it's the eighth house here, so this would be somebody who's important in terms of relationships as well. This would be somebody who takes you to the next level, possibly emotionally, sexually, you know what I mean, psychologically. You know what I mean. You create different beliefs or principles and values after dealing with this person. All right. So this may be somebody who's kind of like wanting to, either they're wanting to be in a relationship for like consistent sex, which is what I was kind of feeling like. Maybe they want to be in a relationship just so they can have somebody, but for like sex though, or for like maybe bills, rent, shit like that. So like they want a connection, maybe so that life can be a little easier on themselves. You know what I mean? There's somebody who's very focused, so they may be like very intense about the thing, or like very, I'm not gonna say careful, but they're very intense with the things that they care about. Could be a Libra. All right, so this person has a great reputation in public. People value them, people respect them, they're honored. They may be in the justice system because the justice is here, but if it's not in the justice system, it's just somebody who has a great reputation, somebody that other people admire, somebody people hold in high esteem. You know what I mean? They're very fair. You know what I mean? They're usually very honest, and they keep a good look. I don't know when Virgo will be. It'll take some minute scrutiny. Scrutiny. Hey, Angela. So this is somebody who's like really, really poised, really relaxed, really chill. All right, they have a strong voice too. They're very disciplined. That's something about them. What's up, K-Bay? They're very disciplined. All right, but it's also because we got the moon here. There's somebody who's also a secret admirer to you. So you may not really know them that well. There may be like a vagueness between y'all, and it may be kind of hard to tell if they're into you or if they're not, or if they're interested or they're not. Sometimes it could be a fluctuation in the relationship where you don't really know if you're being treated fairly. Like if you're already dealing with this person, this may be somebody who you're not quite sure if they're treating you fairly. It seems like they're on the up and up, but at the same time, you don't really know. You know what I mean? Because it's sometimes like some of the details about what they say or what they do just kind of like throws you off. But they seem to be doing the right thing, so you can't really say. If somebody, maybe you guys maybe like you may feel like you need to watch this person a little bit more, or like observe this person a little bit more. All right, but this is somebody who's also very, we got a lot of Pisces energy with the hangman and the moon. So this would be somebody who tends to sacrifice themselves, or at least make it look like they're sacrificing themselves for you. You know what I mean? They idolize you too. So they definitely, they almost, like I said, almost with the Aries, where they definitely make it look like they're maybe more invested, like they care more, like they're giving as much, or like they're matching the energy. Like this is somebody who's trying to match your energy. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, there's not really much clear communication, even though the justice is about clear communication, or at least being honest and upfront. This person like just makes it appear that they're being honest and upfront. There's maybe always something else going on. They make themselves look good. I'm not saying that they're being dishonest, but I'm saying like maybe the stories that they tell you, because sometimes with the moon, it can sometimes be like elaborate stories, or like vague stories, or like things that maybe are a little missing a little bit. And if you were to like test it a little bit, or like maybe like, I don't know, like I'll say test it, like if you were to like kind of test what they're saying, or like maybe like investigate into what they're saying, it might not stand up. And I'm not saying it won't, but I'm just saying like it might not, because it kind of seems like it might not. Like you could probably really feel like, I don't know, something about this person tells me that they're not on the up and up, but they really give a good look of like being on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this also somebody who just be lingering around watching you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They just watch you. This is somebody who definitely idolizes you. So they find you to be very attractive. And we got the death here too. So this is somebody who's looking to move the situation forward. Now they could have either had an ending with somebody who was breadcrumbing them, or somebody who wasn't really invested like they were. Like maybe they were giving to somebody and they were like giving to somebody else, or like it seemed like there was maybe like a third person party, or this person is like has like hidden motives between wanting to build a relationship. Because again, like I said, they may want either resources, or they want like sex on a regular. Like they want some type of like connection with you where it's intense and it's emotional, and it may be hidden because of the moon and this Pisces energy. But like at the same time, they may make it look like they're holding you in high esteem or high regard, or like they're respecting you, or like they're matching you. Hey there, Alex. you know what I mean, or like they're matching you, like they just kind of give that input. And there's somebody who could be trying to be friends at first, because we go from the Page of Pentacles to the Death, which is definitely transforming or taking things to the next level. So they may start off as like trying to be a friend, trying to be cordial, trying to like chat with you. Maybe they send small messages or comments and stuff like that to you. Now, if you know this person already, then you guys had an ending with them, and they may be wanting to like give to you again because they can see where this could go. But it's also somebody who's like trying to keep up hope. They got high expectations of like where you guys could go, what this connection could be. So if they're giving to you, they may also be giving to somebody else. That's what I get. I get like this may be a taboo connection because we got too much Scorpio here with the moon. This is usually a secret affair that starts. So it's probably for somebody else like a secret affair or a relationship that starts this way, where it's like you guys don't really know each other, because the moon usually gives me somebody you don't really know, but like they stand out because they have a public image or a public reputation. Other people know them, other people value them. So it's like that, like you know them or know of them, but not really like familiar. There's nothing really like no real clear details about them. You just maybe see them around. They could be a coworker because of this Page of Pentacles, possibly a coworker or whatever. Yeah. Now, if it's like a coworker, this may be somebody who's not as like established as you or not as high up as you wherever you are. Even if you're like just a coworker, I guess maybe they don't get paid as much as you. It's something along the lines of that. You know what I'm saying? It's something along the lines of that. All right, but I do get them wanting to be this to be a secretive relationship, or one that's like maybe not accepted by others. So this is somebody who's gonna be trying to initiate conversation with you guys, or initiate like being friendly, being cordial, something. They're gonna start messaging you guys, or starting to like approach you guys, or starting to like do something. Maybe they present you with a gift, but like even if they present you with anything, a gift, the opportunity, there's a hidden motive behind it. It's just kind of hard to really read it because it's not really clear. Like they may just like start doing stuff or just start being around you, like lingering, watching. You may kind of get this vibe that this person is maybe watching, but like you don't really know. Are they watching? Are they trying to make a move? Are they doing something? So they just be like around. I guess this is just how you can tell. They just be around, just watching, observing. You know what I mean? Maybe even focused on like something they got going on themselves, but like just watching you. You know what I'm saying? This is who's gonna pursue you. Somebody who's trying. So I guess that's how they're gonna try to get your attention, by maybe showing that they like other people respect them, other people revere them, other people value them. They have this great reputation. Whenever they go somewhere, they do something, it always turns out well, or people acknowledge them, and it's like that. Like this may be somebody who's used to that. Now they may be trying, like I said, they may try to get you guys to do something together, like a joint endeavor, a business. Like they're very enterprising or entrepreneurial, so they may run a business themselves, or they do something like that where they have like their say so. They get to say whatever they want to happen. So maybe in management or like leadership position. So look for that. All right, this is also somebody who's fertile. So maybe they have children, or is it somebody who's desiring children? Because that Page of Pentacles could sometimes give me like children. So they may be desiring children. All right. So let me get signs. Could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus. Was there another one? And Aries. All right. Yeah, everybody trying to get in Taurus bed. No lie, there's one of my people's on Facebook. He pretty popular on there too. So he posted that he wanted to get married and shit. And you should have seen all the girls was like, "Oh my gosh, are you really ready to settle down?" He not, but okay. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. It's all fun. All right. About to do this. Gemini. What? Oh wow. Hey, so while I was doing this reading, somehow I guess my phone was open, and you know how like the voice message, like if you send a voice note, it picks up whatever you say. I guess I must have hit the button. It just recorded like 3 whole readings. Yo, like 3 whole readings. That's crazy. Hold on, I just wanted to get that out of there because I know eventually I'm gonna text them back. so much. That was like 30 minutes, 20 minutes worth of talking. All right, so Gemini, who's going to pursue you next? That's the universe. You may need them for reference later, bro. Who is it? It wouldn't even send, Kathy. I would have sent it, but it didn't even send. That'd been too much for them. They'd be like, what is this? What is this? Too much. All right, so this is going to be somebody who wants to, we got conjunction. So this may be somebody who wants to increase the quality of your life or wants some type of union between y'all. They maybe want to do things together. Maybe this could be somebody in a relationship, kind of, because when I pulled these cards up, the 10 of Pentacles was left there. So maybe this is somebody who's in a relationship. If not, it's somebody who has a like a long-standing last name. You know what I mean? Like a Johnson, Smith, Gilliard, whatever. You know what I mean? A last name that is like recognizable. All right. Or at least they maybe come from like a large family, so it could be that too. But this anyway, this is somebody who feels like you guys would be better together. They want to merge with you, or they would like to be on a team, or they would like to just do things together. There's somebody who doesn't like to be on their own or doesn't like to do stuff alone. All right. So this is also somebody, because the North Node's here, it's going to be somebody who you're meant to meet. All right, we got the Lovers here, so it could be a Gemini. Now, this could be somebody who you guys broke up with, or somebody who you guys aren't on the same page with emotionally. Like the desire for the connection may not match, but this is also somebody who's very attractive, very sexually attractive. So most likely you guys could have had like a casual relationship with this person. If you didn't, this is somebody who's looking to have that with you guys. All right, like they find you guys to be very sexually appealing. Could be a Libra, could be a Taurus, could be an Aries or Aquarius. This is somebody who's afraid to take a risk. So they're also very impulsive too, and very like rash. They just kind of like just do shit. It's spontaneous, right? They may be even a traveler. Like they take random trips, random adventures. There's somebody who maybe wants you guys to do that. Because the North Node could be about taking a journey. Sometimes like trips that you're meant to see or areas you're supposed to go to, experiences you're supposed to have. This seems like one of those connections you're supposed to have. All right, there's somebody who's also going to increase your self-worth. So they're going to make you feel a lot more attractive. They're going to make you feel a lot more abundant. They're going to make you feel a lot more excited. They're going to make you feel comfortable within yourself. And they themselves don't necessarily have to be the one to do it. But just like by being in a relationship, it inspires this within you. So that's why it's coming along that way. All right. So what is this? So it could be a Capricorn. This may be somebody who wants to renew the connection between y'all. We got a Judgment in reverse. So this is somebody who you guys definitely feel like it was the end, or the damage has been done, or too much has already happened. And this connection to bring it back and forth. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo. Excuse me. This is somebody who looks like they have it all together. So if they're not in a relationship, then maybe they just recently broke up with one. But this is somebody who likes being in connections. But from the outside looking in, they look like they're comfortable alone. They look like they're doing well enough that they don't need other people. They could be kind of like high maintenance, or to appear that way to you. Like they maybe require a lot or they need a lot. They may come off a little bougie. Maybe even like they put themselves on a pedestal. All right, this would be somebody, for some of y'all, this is somebody who just kind of sees you guys as sex. We have the Devil and the Lovers in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is somebody who is a conqueror. So they probably just see you guys as like a trophy, a token, some type of person they find to be very attractive. Because with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, it's somebody who people feel like would probably cost a lot to get with this person, or you would have to invest a lot to get with this person, or you would have to do a lot to get with this person. All right, so, and they may feel this way about you because the Lovers is here, and that's the mirror that I was looking for in that last reading. So it's most likely a mirror here. You may not really be aware that you guys are acting in the same way, but it's about the same type of energy going on here. So if you're judging them or they're judging you, you guys are judging each other for doing the same type of behaviors. All right, anyway, this is somebody who's definitely, either they have their money straight, because we got the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. They just don't like to support or help other people. So they don't like to share resources, or they don't like to share information, or they like to do work on their own. That's why it might look like this person likes to be single, because when they come into other people's lives, they come in and increase the quality of life. So this is somebody who's normally a giver. I can get that. This is somebody who's normally a giver, or very tidy, very clean, the way that they dress, the way that they present themselves. Like they have a great personal aura. So like people just like being around this person. They may easily find relationships. Relationships may just like fall out the sky for this person. You know what I mean? Like it may not be hard for them, and they may kind of see relationships in a more superficial like level, because we got like a lot of like superficial, or a lot of like physicality is what this person is really on to. You know what I mean? So that's what constantly, like, more physicality is what this person is really into, passion. They may be a smoker, drinker, something along the lines of that. Like, they do a lot of reckless stuff. So if it's not like trips and vacations or experiences that just kind of like seem unplanned, then it's like them just maybe like sleeping around, or them like, I don't know, maybe smoking, drinking, gambling, selling, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my pleasure in that. That's why I do them. And for fun. I'll be enjoying it. It'd be hella fun while I'm doing it. All right, so if it's not, if they don't really like indulge in like pleasure, then it's somebody who's kicked the habit. They've learned to like overcome some of their temptations or some of their addictions or some of their like negative patterns. Like they've recognized them themselves and they've started taking action on dealing with them. Now it's gonna be somebody, if it's a new person, or even if it's an old person, it's a person who you might kind of look past their red flags because they're very attractive. They may be very abundant. They may be very popular. They may be like status filled, where it's like you might just kind of look past them because it seems like this person has their life all the way together, or it seems like this person being in your life would be beneficial and increase the quality of your life. So you may kind of look past. I left one in the refrigerator for you if you want. It's cold. Just put that one in there. So this may be somebody who, like I say, may look past their red flags because maybe you want the experience with them. Like this could be somebody who like the relationship itself can kind of like speed into something very quickly, more likely something physical or sexual, and then maybe burn out kind of fast as well. Like this is somebody who doesn't like to do the work or doesn't like to like help other people or be supportive of other people. They don't really want to take on the burdens of others. They don't like to like have to, I'm saying, take care of other people. That's the big thing here. Even though they have the ability to do so, this is somebody who prefers to do it on their own. So with the love in the reverse, somebody who has trust issues. So that's maybe what you guys are healing in this, because the North Node means that this is something that you guys are meant to experience, or something that you're meant to like come across. You're going in a direction. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm just kind of feeling this is somebody who probably wants to take action on the connection, but kind of feels like we've already gone too far. Too much has already happened. This may not really work. But I don't get why this would be somebody who's going to pursue you now. Now, if they're going to pursue you, it's just going to come out of the blue randomly because of the fool. The fool and the judgment. It's just like, I'm just going to take action. You know what I mean? Take action and see if I can get forgiveness, or take action and see if we could just sweep this under the rug and move forward. Like they may want to laugh the situation off, whatever happened between y'all. This may be somebody who wants to laugh it off. You may not take this person serious at all because of the Emperor in reverse and the Lovers and the Devil and the Judgment. You may not take this person serious. You may just kind of feel like this is just something for fun or something for entertainment or something to get that itch. You mean that scratch itched or that itch scratched. You know what I mean? So it's something along the lines of that. All right. They may have a pet dog, or they're like eat pretty healthy because of the Virgo energy with this Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. This maybe somebody takes care of their health, their body, their physical, their appearance. They like to show up looking like their best self. So I would say like at all times, or most times, because maybe not all times, because nobody can be perfect. So let's say most times, this will probably be somebody who's probably like dressed up or at least very well presented, likes to get the attention, likes to be attractive, likes to be admired, shit like that. So yeah, they're gonna be looking to try to build a relationship with you guys, but for real, it's gonna probably be a short-term relationship. All right, like they may just kind of see you guys as a prize, a token, someone that everybody can't really date or everybody can't have. So, you know, but you're fated to meet this encounter, this situation. So, all right, so let me get signs. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn. For a little razzle dazzle, it could be a Aquarius. No, for real. Team USA, man, they be bugging. I don't know what's up with them, man. Especially when it comes to basketball. Too many stars on there. Too many cooks in the kitchen. All right. Cancer-y. Hold on. Get that. All right. So, Cancer. Who's going to pursue you next? So it's going to be somebody who's very curious, very talkative, chatty. Could be Aquarius, could be a Gemini. All right. Now, this is somebody who's social, but now sometimes with Aquarius, is somebody who's also very detached, also very judgmental, but like they don't really say too much. They kind of laugh it off, play it off like it's not really a big deal or a big issue. Now, this is somebody who's highly opinionated, though. That's the thing about it. Like this is somebody who can be nosy, curious, ask a lot of questions, but they like have these strong opinions about what people should do or shouldn't do. You know what I mean? They're nosy. They like to listen to what you be saying. They eavesdrop. That's what they do. They eavesdrop. All right, so this may be somebody who's also kind of cold, but like social and friendly. So like if you talk to them, they'll talk back to you, or if, like maybe they'll be the one that initiates, because Gemini is usually an initiator. So maybe they'll be the one who initiates. But if not, I don't know. I kind of feel like they will. But like what you may like about this person is that they're very quick witted. They're very social and kind of funny too. But like funny in like a weird way. Like maybe they come off a little blunt, or they come off a little dry. Like it's clever, but it's also like they're digging at you, or like it's a slight. So there's maybe somebody who like talks shit, you know what I mean? But like they're funny with it too, but like in a funny, like an awkward way. Cause like, oh, I see what you did there. I see how you did that. So like the way they do stuff just comes off as a little peculiar. Could be a Capricorn or Virgo. So there's somebody who's like trustworthy though. And it's gonna be somebody who's gonna take a little while to come towards you. They're like cautious with people. This is somebody who doesn't really like anybody just to be their friend, and they don't just try to be anybody's friend either. They take their time getting to know people, and it's somebody who's very consistent with a schedule or a routine or a pattern. Like how you see them today is how they'll be tomorrow, and how they'll be the day after that, and the day after that. Like they're comfortable doing the same thing over and over and over again. They're not really tripping too much on like changing up their pattern or changing up their routine or changing up their schedule. They don't really care too much. All right. But this is somebody who's going to be probably trying to be of service to you or trying to be a help to you guys. All right. Now, romantically, even so, they're going to still try to be friendly, because we got the Eight of Wands here too. So this is going to be somebody who probably tries to transition from being like a friend, being friendly, being cordial, just being pleasant around you, maybe being helpful, to like starting to be more passionate. And maybe, so what you'll notice is like the relationship between y'all. What happens is maybe they start off slow. So this would be like somebody who messages you maybe, or like who like says hey one day, and then next thing you know, it starts to like elevate, or it starts to like accelerate faster. The words, the communication starts to like get more passionate, gets more excited. So they start off as like when you first start talking to them, like they're inquisitive and they're talkative and they're intelligent, because you got Gemini and Aquarius. So talking to this person, they're intelligent, they know what they're talking about, but they also kind of maybe go off the deep end in some ways. Like if they're talking about something that they really know about, this is somebody who gets very much engaged and excited and like really goes off the deep end about the shit that they're into, right? And they're very like, I won't say nosy, because like this somebody who's an investigator, is like spy or sneaker, or like they always maybe know the tea, or they always know the gossip. They know stuff. Like they like to talk, a chatter. They're chatty, but like they don't talk to everybody, and they don't necessarily be friends with everybody, and they don't initiate with everybody. But this would be somebody who initiates with you guys, all right? Or this would be somebody who tries to come and be like of service to you, all right? So they may have a nice voice. Maybe it's like they talk fast or whatever. It's a voice that you'll like too. You'll like their voice. And it's somebody who gets easily distracted. Easily distracted, huh? So there could also sometimes be like two-faced, because I think of that Gemini energy too. So two-faced sometimes could be like they maybe ride the fence at times. They tell you one thing and then they do something else. That's what I kind of feel like. If not necessarily two-faced, then they tell you one thing and then do something else, which is kind of weird. But it's not like in a deceitful way or like in a malice way, because the King of the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles showed up, and this is a trustworthy servant or a trustworthy person. So it's someone along the lines like that. All right. So there's maybe somebody who has keys to somewhere, or yeah. So they have a big perspective. This may be a very spiritual person too, though, or somebody who like has like strong principle of spiritual values, strong spiritual like beliefs. And if you guys like chat with them or talk with them, this would be somebody who also leaves like conversations lingering. So maybe like they don't finish everything that they want to get out with you guys. Like the conversations may be kind of brief, or kind of, because like the Knight of Pentacles could be somebody who's timid. Like even though they're like very chatty, very social, very talkative, like there's stuff that they don't always say. All right. And if this is like a past relationship, this may be somebody who wants forgiveness, or looks at this relationship as a big lesson in their life. You know what I mean? Something that changed their view or how they see themselves or how they seen relationships in general. So they may be looking at you as somebody who's like changed their perspectives in some way, or changed maybe what they look for in connections. But they also feel like you guys have unfinished business, because Eight of Cups is here. They have unfinished business. They care a lot more than what they let on, and they're waiting on the right opportunity to interact with you guys, or they're waiting on the right opportunity to offer you guys a chance to maybe connect, to maybe move the situation forward. I kind of feel like it's maybe like an actor or somebody who's like maybe like, I was gonna say maybe they're like into like maybe gambling or something, or they're into like taking risk, like stuff that takes risk. So maybe they have to invest and they have to wait for the money on the back end, or they have to wait for whatever's going to happen like afterwards. You know what I mean? So it's something along the lines of that. I know they're a great talker though, great communicator. So this may be somebody who's like very flirty, easy to talk to, easy to chat with, and you can ask them questions, and they may be very knowledgeable about these things that you ask about. Like they may be very like not detail oriented. Well, it could be detail oriented because of Gemini, but it's also like they're very well versed in stuff. Like they understand things. So like if you mention some stuff, they're like, oh yeah, I get that, I know that. Like they can learn stuff from a detached view. So like even if they haven't experienced it, they can watch other people go through it and kind of pick up the pattern about why they're going through what they're going through or why it happened the way this happened. All right, but this is somebody who also may be stuck between another person. So they may have an option or a choice, but really can't make up their mind. That might be why they're on the fence. Because the judgment is here. So if they ended a relationship, it's kind of one that they're still kind of like lingering in, or one that they're kind of dealing with, but it's not emotionally fulfilling in the way that they would like it to be. You know what I mean? Like maybe it hasn't progressed, maybe it hasn't turned around the way they would like it, or they just feel like it's not necessarily as beneficial as it once was. So it could be that too. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who's going to like slowly start approaching you guys, slowly start putting energy into it. You know what I mean? Like they come about in a way where it comes off as kind of timid and unsure about you. And then after you guys like maybe connect, like because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who likes consistency. So maybe after consistent, hey, after consistent, what you doing? Or after consistently showing up, doing whatever, then they start to speed up the connection and really start like putting it on and really start being a lot more flirty or a lot more talkative and a lot more passionate about you. That's when you get this. That's when you get to see the King of Cups, where they really show you how they feel about situations, where they're always caring about your emotional well-being. They want to check up on you. They want to do stuff for you just to see you smile. Like this is somebody who comes off cold and like non-caring or nonchalant, and then in the end they warm up, and you're like, damn, I didn't know you was like that. You know what I mean? So like after they get to know you a little bit more, or they get comfortable around you, that's when this person starts being a lot more consistent, really starts putting in a lot of energy, a lot of effort. You know what I mean? They maybe sacrifice themselves for you. Like this person, they look at the relationship as a big picture and not just about themselves. All right. So you may run into this person like unexpectedly too, if you haven't already. So that's why I kind of feel like with the Wheel of Fortune reverse is usually about unexpected changes, but it can also be like unexpected like run-intos, unexpected interactions. I wasn't really planning on running into this person or meeting this person. You know what I mean? So it could be any of that. All right, but they're very chatty. So let me get signs. Could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag. What y'all say? I'm missing it. That bad. I've been working. I just played hooky 15 minutes earlier. You started acting when you was 8. Oh shit. Man, they really want the U.S. to lose. That's why the refs letting Serbia do that. They really want us to lose. All right. So let's get this quick shuffle, and then we're gonna go over to Leo. Hey there, Majesty. Majesty, congratulations on your channel. I seen it. I seen your grand debut. That was beautiful. And it could have been. It could have been a cross watcher. I don't know. You know, I'll just be doing it. All right. So Leo, who's going to pursue you next? It's going to be somebody who you guys do get along with. This could be an Aries. So they're aggressive, but they're also, so they're more like possessive, protective, very easygoing, like relaxed. But this, like, Aries is not really, well, Aries can be easygoing if you haven't pissed them off. So this is probably somebody who maybe gets easily angry, but for the most part, they're really easy to get along with. They're very chill. Like, if they come into your life, this is somebody who's very positive. They bring good vibes. Like, and then maybe you run into them like in a like where it seems like it's uncanny. Like maybe you didn't like. It's kind of like unexpected, but it's like maybe the circumstances behind it is like, damn, how did I meet this person? You know what I mean? Like they're very very protective of you too, and just the way they come about into your life, you just didn't see it coming that way. You're like, man, like you know, maybe you always go to your favorite gas station, and maybe they lived in Florida, but then one day they're here at this gas station. You're like, what the fuck? I haven't seen you in years. What are you doing? How are you doing? You know what I mean? So maybe like that. I don't know if it's like you haven't seen them in years, but all right. This is somebody who's also very rebellious too. They like to do their own thing. You know, but and they tend to get away with that shit too. So like whatever they be doing, they just tend to get away with it. All right. Very dynamic type of person. So like the shit that they do, it just kind of like expands. They're a very expansive type of person, very supportive too. So like this is somebody who goes along with whatever you want to go along with. They're down. They're with the shits. You want to do that? I'm with it. You want to go cut his tires? I'm with it. You want to go do that? I'm with it. Like they're that type of person. They're just with it. They like action. Let's just do it. So maybe they're like a fighter or just aggressive. like not necessarily like a fighter, like just like going to start trouble, but like this is somebody like if something is coming your way, this would be somebody who stands up for you. Like, hold on, that's my people. What's up? But like so, in a more romantic way, this is somebody who can be overindulgent, meaning that they always keep their hands out for like another option possibly, or they're just like maybe they drink, they smoke, they like to overspend, they like to like have adventures, fun. Like it just seems like they never turn that off though. So there's maybe like a turn up person, like a turn up guy, girl. If it's not like a turn up guy, they're just always ready for whatever's about to happen. You know what I mean? Even if nothing's going to happen. Yeah, they don't like routines. They don't like schedules. They don't like consistency. They like stuff to be switched up a lot. This is somebody who likes random shit. All right. I'm surprised I ain't see no Aquarius here. But I see Capricorn. I see Virgo, Aries. So this may be somebody who's very loud. We got the moon here. So for some of y'all, it's going to be somebody you guys are having a secret connection with, or you will have a secret connection with, or this is just somebody who you don't really know that well, like on a deeper level, even if you've already encountered them. Because we do got the Knight of Pentacles here, which is usually somebody you've frequented before, or seen around mostly, like they've engaged with you before. That's why I kind of feel like it's a past person when I said that earlier. But if it's not, let's say a past person, it's just somebody who's also still a little timid about moving forward. Cause like this is somebody who doesn't want to invest in situations if they're not going to progress. You know what I mean? So like if you guys start off initiating or like dealing with them, if you don't stay consistent, they're not, and they may not be consistent though. You get what I'm saying? It's like if you don't consistently reach out, then they're not going to be consistently reaching out. And even if, and let me say this, even if you do be consistent, they may not be consistent. Like with the moon here, this may be somebody who's not really quite sure what they want. You know what I mean? Like, so they don't really invest in connections. They don't really stay consistent in connections. They may just like that emotional intensity where like maybe I get to argue with a lover, maybe I get to make up with a partner. You know what I mean? Because like they can sometimes have this back and forth thing. Because sometimes the Knight of Pentacles in reverse can be like a Knight of Wands because they're more passionate. You know what I mean? They're the opposite side. They're more passionate. They don't really want a routine. They're not really loyal to anybody. So it's maybe somebody who's not really loyal to anybody, or they're only really loyal to themselves. But like they come along and it's still beneficial and they look out. But for the most part, when they do stuff, it's for them. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh yeah, I helped you, but I did it for me. You know what I mean? So in like a weird way, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I protected you. Oh yeah, I stood up for you, but it's about me. So it may be like that. Like this may be somebody who likes the glory or likes the shine of doing things, or wants you to see them in that light. All right. So with the moon here, like I said, you may not really, if you don't know this person, that's what it would be. All right, they're an overgiver too. This is somebody who maybe has addictions. Either they got over addictions or they're like struggling with addictions. But there's also somebody who sees them in sees themselves in a higher light, because we got the sun and the devil. So this is somebody who puts himself on a pedestal, a self-imposed pedestal. They may have control issues, because we do got the Four of Pentacles and the devil too. So they may have control issues. Like this is somebody who gives, like I said, with the motive, or they give with the intention like keep you around them. Like this is somebody who doesn't want you to move on. And they don't do like, so conversations with this person doesn't really seem to go nowhere. And I don't mean like they won't reply or they won't talk back, but like the conversations itself, they just kind of like linger, or they get stuck up in like translation. So they'll say some shit for a little bit and then it kind of like slows down. So if you were like talking to this person, this is somebody who's like slowed down communicating with you, slowed down talking to you guys. And there's just like maybe a grudge being held because of the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. They may feel like they're not investing anymore, or they stopped investing, but for some reason, this person is going to, I guess they're going to reach out for you guys, but like with the moon here, they're not going to really be clear about why they're reaching out. Now, for some of y'all, it's like to ask for a favor, but I feel like this is romantic. So they may be trying to get you guys to have like sex or have some type of like connection where they want to have fun with you, because the trine could be somebody who's self-indulgent. Like there's a desire to like maybe have fun or like drink or like smoke or like have sex or just something along the lines of like this person's very possessive over you guys, and they get easily angered whenever you do shit. Like if you don't do shit how they expect it, this is somebody maybe like, you know, gets very frustrated, very angry. I'm gonna say irate in a way too, or they really close off. You know what I mean? Because the Four of Pentacles is also about closing off. You know what I mean? Not being open or receptive. You know, stubborn energy. So there's maybe somebody who's like stubborn, but when they're in a happy or a good mood, then they're really sharing and they're really giving, and like that's why I kind of feel like, you know what I mean? Like this is somebody who like when they're really open, then they're open, but when they're not open, oh gosh, get them away from me. You know what I mean? So it's like that. Like please get this person away from me. They're not my con right now. You know what I mean? So like it's only sometimes. There's sometimey. Because I would think of that as being like the Knight of Cups, but like the Knight of Pentacles with the moon is a Pisces energy. It's their sometimey. They're not consistent with anything. So like even if they reach out, it's not consistent. If they text you, it's not consistent. If they're being friendly, it's not consistent. If they're showing up for you, it's not consistent. It's just that. Like this person just is maybe here for more like a good time, fun, entertainment, sex, but they feel possessive over you. So that might be where the issue is, and that might where it might be misleading or confusing, because the moon can sometimes be a confusing relationship or confusing connection, where it's like I feel like we're getting deeper, I feel like this person understands me, but at the same time you don't really know, and they're hard to read and tell if they're really into it, because one, they're not being consistent. That's the first thing. You know what I mean? They're very spontaneous. You know what I mean? And they're also very giving and very sexual and like very possessive and clingy over you. And at the same time, they seem to like be willing to let go, because it's Six of Swords sometimes to be like about letting go. Even though I hold a grudge, I need to let go of this situation. So it's maybe somebody you guys will let go because either they were investing in somebody else, or they were giving to somebody else, or they weren't really investing as much as you. This person really wants to come back around so you guys don't get over it. They want to come back towards you guys and bring up a conversation again that you guys had in the past. So there's something that they want to talk about, and they want it to be good vibes. They want it to be fun, you know what I mean, fun, exciting. They want you to be excited when they show up. You know what I mean? They want to share. They want to give to you. You know what I mean? I don't know if they want I don't see stability just yet, but like, you know, if you guys be patient, maybe. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to get rid of some type of toxic or like addictive patterns that they got. So this could be also somebody who is hard to get rid of. Like if you were dealing with this person from the past, then this is somebody who's hard to get rid of or hard to like get out of your system. Like, you know, they just have this pull, this magnetism over you. So I do get them trying to come back around. For some of y'all, it's because they feel like they can gain something from this connection because of the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like that hidden motive could be about like not valuing what you offer or what you're giving, but just don't want you to be done with them or don't want you to be over them. You know what I mean? So, and then Five of Swords in reverse too. Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so this is somebody who's trying to repeat a pattern with you guys again. You know what I mean? It's like beating a dead horse. It's like, you know, maybe we're not the best for each other, but why do we keep doing this? You know what I mean? So like it kind of seems like this is maybe somebody who you guys aren't really the best for, but like you guys keep doing this, or you guys keep hitting the same obstacle, roadblocks, and or difficulties when it comes to a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. It's like we keep going through these same difficulties when we're in this relationship. Same conversations maybe that don't go nowhere, or they keep like ending up in the same like stagnancy or potential stagnant point. You know what I mean? So it's one of those, but it's a fun relationship because you got the moon and the sun. So it's a fun relationship. It just fluctuates. Some days it's very hot, passionate, exciting. It's fun. I love it. And then when it's not, it's just like, ugh, get this person away from me. Yuck. So yeah, let me give you signs though. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries. Okay. What y'all talking about? Red light, green light, red light, green light, yellow light. It do be exhausting, don't it? When y'all keep going over the same pattern, you're like, God damn it. I thought I learned this shit. They said something new this time. What's up, Catherine? They said something new this time. He's full of street meat. He's full of street meat. What street meat? What is street meat? Annette, what is... I need to hear this. What is street meat? He don't know how to be in a relationship. Yo, you know, a lot of people don't know how to be in relationships. He probably ain't the only one. All right, so he said facts, they tricked me. All right, so Virgo, who's going to pursue you next? All right, so this is going to be a confusing relationship. Could be a Pisces. And it's going to be confusing because you don't really know where you stand with this person. Neptune could mean like it's one of the relationships where you need to stay present. It could be a difficulty staying present in the moment. You know what I mean? Like paying attention to what's happening. This may be also somebody who caused a lot of conflict or a lot of issues. They may be having issues making things work for themselves. Now, for some of y'all, they may be homeless or like just getting out of prison or just getting out like a tight situation, maybe with their finances. You know what I mean? Like maybe they could be doing bad in a way, or maybe they live with somebody. So maybe they have roommates. Like it kind of seems like that. Like their financial stats maybe isn't the best. So maybe they have like roommates, but like with the Pisces energy or the Neptune energy, it may be hard to really see this person. And they may cause a lot of conflict because there's power struggles where this person may feel like they have more to offer than you, but they may not. You get what I'm saying? That might be the issue, but they make it look like that too. And that might be where the stress is coming from. All right, so this would be one of those relationships where you have to weigh the pros and cons. Like, is it beneficial? Is this helpful? And in what ways do I need to deal with this person? Because with the Neptune energy, it can make it hard. And a lot of it can be about your imagination, the way that you view it, the way that you imagine this person to be. Because that's really what it is. Like Pisces can sometimes be very dreamy, very like delusional. So this person may like put you into like a delusion at times. It's confusing because maybe you envision this person to be a certain way, but they may not really be that way. And that might cause a lot of conflict because like it can make you want to transform this person into who you expect them to be. And because Pisces or Neptune shows up first, this is somebody who knows how to be what you would like them to be. They're a shapeshifter. So that might be part of the issue. Like they may be deceiving you, you know what I mean? But it's not like on purpose. This may be just like the power struggles. Like they're attempting to try to control the relationship. They may idolize themselves. They may see themselves as a great catch. You know what I mean? So there's somebody who has a lot of emotional depth and very intuitive. All right, so there may be an artist. Could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. They may be an artist, but this would be a relationship that's going to be a big opportunity for growth because the square is about opportunity for growth. All right. Oh, we got 6 of Cups here. So this may be somebody you guys are familiar with, or somebody you guys know from your childhood, or somebody that you've known from like younger years, or like a past experience. You might have had conflict with them in the past, but this is somebody who's looking to negotiate or clear the air between you all. So this is somebody who doesn't like to be criticized. They don't like you to tell them what they did wrong. They don't like to be confronted about stuff. Could be a Leo. Could be a Libra. Oh, they're entitled. Oh, my gosh. So there's somebody who's entitled, or used to being spoiled, or used to like having their way. That's where the issue is going to be for this. And that's probably why it's going to be hard to see this person, because it's maybe somebody who like everybody else idolizes, everybody else puts on a pedestal, and they act like they deserve to be put on a pedestal too, which can make you kind of doubt yourself. Because that's what the 5 of Swords can be. It's a gaslighter. But it can also be somebody who makes you doubt yourself. Like if this is somebody who walked away or you walked away from, this person could give you the illusion of wondering that maybe I shouldn't have walked away from them. Like maybe they're doing good. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was tripping. Maybe I was doing things wrong. Maybe I was saying things wrong. Like it could be that too. Sometimes it could be like, maybe I'm undervaluing this person, or I'm not appreciating this person. It can make you feel that way. Like this person can make you feel like you're in the wrong at times, even if you're not. You know what I'm saying? So they're very entrepreneurial, but this is somebody who doesn't like to work hard. They don't like to have to put a lot of energy or effort into shit that they really want. They rather like it be given to them or gifted to them, because that's what they're used to. They're used to stuff being given and gifted to them. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to put no work in. People just give me stuff. They're used to attention and being flattered. So this may be somebody who's like, who does the same thing. They're a flatterer. All right. They may need to flowers, or for some of y'all, they stay in like a warmer climate, and it could be at long distance for some of y'all because they're 3 of Wands. But if it's not a long distance, it's just somebody who maybe lives a little bit closer than what you expected. So know that. But they are a perfectionist though. A perfectionist who doesn't like to put in a whole lot of work. And we got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse to the 3 of Pentacles. This is somebody who lets other people do their work, or lets other people like build up for them, or like maybe they take, I'm not gonna say they take credit for other people, but like they could be in a group, but they may not have to work as hard as everybody else. So maybe they're like a boss, a manager, or a leadership position, or they're just like, people just take care of them because they may be attractive. They may have like a very nice body. They may be like, for some of y'all, they're mature, but they could also be younger. They may have kids for some too. So maybe that, because I see a lot of kids. So maybe kids, if they don't have kids, they're just kind of like playful, really playful. Like they don't really take anything. It doesn't seem like they don't take anything too serious. You know what I mean? And they don't like, that's why I say like, they don't like to be like criticized. So like if they're having fun and you rain on their parade, they're like, oh, I don't want to be around you because you're a meanie. They may not call you a meanie, but you know what I mean? Like they don't like that. Like this is somebody who's never appreciative. Sun in reverse and the Empress in reverse, they're never appreciative. Nothing that you can give them is going to make them happy. It's never enough. It's never enough. And after they've dealt with you, or after you dealt with them, this person is always looking for something new or something more. Like they expect more. Like this is somebody who may be greedy in a way where they're expecting more. They expect the most. They expect the best. All right. Kind of lazy. For real, we're being honest. It's maybe somebody who's lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they could just be attractive, or they could just be like maybe wealthy, possibly, because we do got the world here, but it's in reverse. So this is definitely a past person that you guys have experienced. You know them. The world in reverse and the 6 of Cups, you know them. You've experienced them before, or they're in a common environment that you've been to. All right. So for somebody else, like somebody you walk past, and you don't really acknowledge, you don't really talk to, you just kind of like walk past them, observe them. There's somebody who watches you. They look at you though, like when you're not looking at them. So like if you're around this person on a regular, they look at you when you're not looking at them. Or they can see you when you can't see them. It's that, you know what I mean? But they put up this illusion of maybe like, for some of y'all moving on, or they put up this illusion of like maybe being more successful than they are, or being more like comfortable than they are. You know what I mean? Very intuitive person too. That's what I get. But you guys could be having power struggles with them. It's a conflict getting on the same page. But the relationship itself does bring up a compromise. So there's a desire with the 5 of Swords and with the square, there's desire for a compromise between y'all. You know what I mean? They just don't really know what to say to really like initiate the conversation. They just imagine that once you guys start talking, that it's going to go where they would like it to go without them having to put the work in. Like they don't want to have to be the one to put the work in, which is weird to me. But like, you know what I mean? I don't know. For some of that might be like low levels of attraction, or it could just be like them just thinking that they deserve this. Like, you know, sometimes it could be like somebody who thinks they're better than you, which is weird because why would you pursue somebody if you think you're better than them? You know what I mean? So with the Queen of Wands, it could be somebody who has low self-worth or like low confidence. They don't believe in themselves. They don't feel like they deserve love. So there's maybe somebody who's like that, who doesn't really feel like they deserve love or doesn't feel like they can have long-term relationships. So like after they get what they want or after they like experienced you or been with you for a little while, this would be somebody who's looking for something new, looking to build elsewhere or looking to like put their time and their energy elsewhere. I kind of feel like they work in an office though, or they work around like a community of people. Like it's a community of people, maybe like-minded people or just a community of people. Maybe you see them in a community of people because like, we got 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups in the world. These are community-based energies. So it's community. Maybe they have a large community. Maybe they come from a large community. Maybe they're in your community. Maybe they get like in your current environment, like your regular environment, like wherever you frequent. It's that. They give that. You know what I mean? Always looking ahead. Somebody's always looking ahead, but like they don't necessarily like to like put in the work that it requires to like build with somebody. They don't really like, I mean, they want to be in a partnership and they want to be able to like collaborate with somebody, but they don't want to have to like put in a lot of work. That's what I'm really getting. They don't want to have to put a lot of work in there. Like this, like they don't want to put a lot of work in it if they don't think that's going to result in anything like beneficial or anything that's worth like the effort. So, you know what I mean? For some of y'all, it could be because of the distance, like because we got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Wands. So maybe distance is keeping them from wanting to put the energy or effort into it. You know what I mean? And if it's not that, it may be because like other people are putting the energy or effort in to like, you know, maybe support this person or put this person up on a pedestal or, you know what I mean? Like they can be bougie. I kind of get that. Like they're bougie. You know what I mean? Just bougie. Maybe overly confident too. All right. So let me tell you something though. If this is like a woman, even if it's a man, maybe. Well, if let's say this, if it's a man or even if it's a woman, they don't want to have to take care of themselves. And I don't mean like in a physical way, because like this may be somebody who dresses up, like because the Neptune energy means like this is somebody who looks like they're doing good, but they don't want to have to be the one to take care of themselves either. Like they want to be spoiled, they want to be pampered. You come take care of me, you do this for me, you do this. And sometimes just like spoiling me. Like it doesn't always mean like, but I kind of feel like based on the way it's looking, they may not put a whole lot of energy in and connections in the way that you would like them to. Like it's an illusion. That's the big thing about it. You know what I mean? They got their own principles and values. You got your own principles and values, but it's an illusion because this person looks like somebody who would be able to like take care of your needs, be able to nurture you, be able to spoil you, be able to do this, that, and the third for you. But instead, they want you to do it for them. You know what I mean? Or they may do this for you. It may be that way for you. They may do it for you, but like it's not consistent. It's not a regular thing. If they do it, it's not consistent. It's not a regular thing. They do it as a way of making sure that you support them or that you benefit them or like help them out. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, just maybe an artist or somebody who's like a painter, creative, or something like that. They have a vivid imagination. That's how you should know them. A vivid imagination. All right. So like I guess they can ask like weird questions sometimes, or like they can like because of Aquarius and all that, they can like maybe like say I'm gonna say rude stuff or like off-putting stuff sometimes because they're very creative and very imaginative. They don't mind rubbing people the wrong way, but they prefer not to really have any conflict, if I'm really being honest. It just seems like they want that. You get what I'm saying? So they may talk like they want that, but they may not really want that. All right. Signs. Could be a Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Aries. Who got pretty boy eyebrows? Who got pretty boy eyebrows? Get a quick shuffle. I did that one. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So it's not going to last. He broke up with her a few times. Yeah, it don't. You know what I mean? If you guys haven't come to the conclusion that you guys would like to build a family or build a business, it's really not that serious. If we haven't agreed that we want to build a family or build a business, there really should be no hiccups or hangups about what we're doing. We know what we're doing. We're having fun. And it's only fun for as long as it's fun for both of you. All right. So anyway, Libra, who's going to approach you next? All right. So it's going to be somebody who you guys may feel comfortable with, cozy with. They may feel like family instantly. Could be a Cancer, could be a Capricorn. So it's somebody who's family based, family oriented. All right. Very persistent. I want to say very materialistic as well, but like they have like a comforting vibe to them. Very relaxed, very chill. You just feel like at home around this person, or you just feel comfortable around this person. They're very cozy, like that's how I can really present them. And they're also, like I said, very stubborn, headstrong, headstrong. All right, so it's maybe somebody who has like a house or has some type of like maybe like a luxury lifestyle, or they're successful. There's maybe somebody you guys will meet online, or somebody where you guys will meet like they're going to be a new experience to you. All right, so this would be somebody. So we could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. We got 6 of Cups though, so it could be somebody who you guys are like fond of or like familiar with. I still kind of feel like they're new because the world is here. But if they're not new, then it's a new experience with this person, and you recognize them or you know them. You guys are familiar. 4th house means that you guys are connected because maybe you guys want to build families the same way. You have the same values, the same beliefs about how to raise kids, the same beliefs about like what family is, or what loyalty is, or what stability is. You know what I mean? So it's that. They're very traditional. This person is a very traditional type of person. Even if they don't like necessarily like exercise the traditions, it's somebody who recognizes traditions. All right. Could be a Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn. I feel like this is big money. So this may be somebody who like runs a business or has money. So it's something like that. If not, they're a boss. But I feel like they have a good salary, a decent salary, where they're able to get stuff that they want. But this is somebody who's like very like cautious and very detached. Because Cancer and Capricorn, even though they're opposite sides of the spectrum, Cancer is also very closed off. They don't really trust you until they get comfortable around you. So this may be somebody who you guys like just feel comfortable with from the beginning. You just feel like, oh shit, I'm cool with this person. I don't mind them being around. Like they maybe come over to your house and you guys maybe exchange emotions. You feel like taken care of by this person, or you feel safe around this person, or you will feel safe around this person if it's a new person. All right, they're very attractive because we got the Ace of Wands here and we got the World here. So they're very attractive. You're going to get them. They're going to message you guys. This would be somebody, who, again, kind of like that. Who was that? Like, I think it was Gemini, maybe I was talking about, or Cancer, where it starts off where they're like started off like cautious, slow. And then suddenly this person is like very like excited to talk to you. They're always excited to see you. They're always initiating. So at first, this would be somebody who takes their time, like, showing up, takes their time, being consistent. But once they're on the ball with you, once you guys have built up a routine or some type of structure, or they just feel comfortable with you, this person is always initiating. All right, this person is always down. For some of y'all, they're always down for sex, or they're always down for like maybe entertainment, but I feel like it's more so for sex. You know what I mean? Because there's Ace of Wands. So maybe for some of y'all, they're like used to like having sex with you guys. If they're not used to having sex with you guys, then this is somebody who's like always down for that. Like we can do it whenever. 7 of Swords. So for some of y'all, they're sneaking away from a partner or sneaking away from a situation that they maybe just started. One that they feel like they're wasting their time on, but they kind of just stay there because maybe this is somebody who doesn't. I almost say maybe they don't want to be on their own, but they do like being on their own because we do got the High Priestess here. So this is somebody who you guys don't know that well. Even if you've dated this person, even if you know this person from the past, because the 6 of Cups is here, it's still one of those relationships where you might have known them on a more superficial level, where it's like still kind of hard to read them. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of hard to read them. You said Leos fill people out. There are some Leos that fill people out. I know some Leos that fill people out. Like a lot of them that I met over time, not a lot of them, but like most of them when I met them over time, I guess, you know what I mean? Maybe because I'm a Capricorn, because this is what I also learned about like relationships in general. How I react with people is different. Like I'm an earth sign. So how I react with fire signs, they're usually a little bit slower with me. They like slow their roll. And for some reason, they take me more serious. But like if I meet an earth sign or an air sign, they don't tend to take me as serious. It's more like, fun based. I'm just trying to get to know you. I want to be friends. And they're more like, they seem to be more like fast paced and like wanting to take things further, but not really like keeping up with it. The fire signs are ones that are like, oh no, Noonie, you could be my boyfriend. You could be my husband. You know what I mean? So like different patterns, like each sign has like a different pattern or a different interaction with other signs. So that's what I've noticed. So like with this pattern for you guys, this would be one of those relationships where it just feels comfy. All right, this is also somebody who like tries to avoid conflict by the words they say. They try not to say the wrong things around you. What they do, they misdirect, not misdirect, they deflect. So like you can say something to them about something that you don't like, and they're like, oh well, I didn't like that you were doing this. You're like, whoa, wait, whoa. Why'd you wait till now to say that? You could have been said that 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago. You waited till now to tell me that I pissed you off or that I did this and that. Why? Like, this person is very strategic at times. All right, and they may even be sneaky because of seven of swords. I kind of feel like they're sneaking away from a situation, but like if they're not sneaking away from a situation, this is somebody who's very sneaky. Like the way that they appear to other people, they don't want to be like seen in this light. All right, so it might be that too. I kind of so some of y'all that may be popular online because we got the star and we got the world here. So if some of y'all's popular online, or they just get a lot of attention, they get acknowledged by a lot of people. Like they could be somewhere where a lot of people are like holding them in high esteem. They're used to being looked at, gawked at. They may have a very attractive body because the star and the world's here. Both of these are naked figures with nice bodies. So, and because we got the Knight of Pentacles is maybe somebody who works out or somebody who's consistent with a routine schedule. They like that. That's what makes them feel comfy. So like if you don't reach out to this person regularly, if you don't talk to this person regularly, if you start off doing something and you don't continue to do that, this person is not going to really want to fool with you. They're going to avoid you, or they're going to look at you with the side eye like, you're not standing up on your job or you're not being consistent. They may even feel like they waste time. All right. So this may be that. So like if this is a new person, even if it's a past person, if you don't stay consistent with this person, they're going to feel like you're playing games. They're going to feel like you're the one that's sneaky. They're going to feel like you're the one that's deceiving them. And you may feel this way about this person too. You know, because sometimes with the Six of Cups, it can be soulmate energy as well. These are people who we bonded with. We feel like we've known them from a past life. And that's probably why you'll feel comfortable with them, because the Six of Cups is like a past life energy. Even if you don't know this person, just being around them, you're like, for some reason, I just feel like I know you. Even if we don't, I just feel like I know you. Like, true story, there's this girl at the gym. I don't know her. I do not know her on a deep level. But like the first time I seen her, it was a weird feeling. Like, I know this girl. And I don't. I've never seen you a day in my life. I don't even know your name. You know what I mean? But like just being around them, it just feels like, oh shit, I'm comfy with this person. And I don't know why. Like they could probably rob you, jack you, but you don't even feel like they would. You know what I mean? Because like the vibe between y'all just feels very cozy, very comfy. You feel like you can express how you feel about stuff. You feel like you can let your guard down around this person. They're very charming. They're very open. Like they seem open. That's the whole thing about it. It seems like they're not hiding anything when you talk to them. You're like, oh damn. It doesn't feel like they're, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to like mislead me or anything. But sometimes it can be somebody who misleads you with the words that they say. Like they try to avoid conflict. They don't like to have conflict with you at all. All right. So this is somebody who tries not to get into like deep relationships or deep connections with people. They try to keep it kind of superficial because they're used to being taken advantage of. We got the Seven of Wands in reverse. So they're used to being taken advantage of, and the Seven of Swords. So this is somebody who's used to like, yeah, being taken advantage of. So that's probably why they're sneaky, or that's probably why they like deceptive and they don't really like let their moves be known. This is also somebody who tries to like walk past you without really like acknowledging you. So like if you work with this person or you see this person frequently, they try to move past you without acknowledging or looking at you, like, you know what I mean? Or if you talk to them, they try not to like, it's purposely. It's purposely not looking at you, but they find you to be very attractive, and you would find this person to be very attractive. So their initiation is going to be like being friends, maybe messaging you, maybe sending you stuff. It's like them just trying to initiate passion between y'all, excitement between y'all. They just want, I won't say entertainment. They just want to be closer to you. That's really the big thing. They just want to be closer to y'all. All right. So for some of y'all, it's a reconciliation because of the Six of Cups. So some of y'all, it's a reconciliation. This person is trying to renew the connection between y'all. They have high hopes of this, high expectations of this becoming something, but they also don't want to feel like they're wasting their time. So it may be hard to read this person in the midst of the situation, because even though they see potential, this isn't going to be somebody who's going to put in a whole lot of energy. They like to get the validation or recognition of others first. So you need to you don't need to do anything. You don't have to do anything. I'm just saying, like, if you want something to happen with this person, you're going to have to be consistent with this person. Consistently reaching out. Consistently hitting this person up. Consistently initiating. If you want to say hi, talk, you're going to need to be the one consistent with this. All right? If that's a problem, just go on, mosey on out, because that might be the issue with this person. This person is used to being, like, having attention, so they're kind of arrogant. We got Six of Wands reverse. They're kind of arrogant. You know what I mean? They may lack humility at times. Like, they're used to being admired. They're used to attention. So consistency, passion, and like excitement is how this person recognizes that people are into them. They need passion. They need excitement. So they may be comfortable around you, but like if you're not like heating them up in some way, you may not never know what's going to happen, what's lying beneath with this person. All right. So let me get some. This could be a Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, Taurus. So a lot of these, let's say Capricorn, Cancer. So a lot of these readings are funny to me because the people are like, if you're not going to keep putting in energy, if you're not going to keep doing this, ain't nobody got time for that shit. You ain't about to waste no time trying to figure you out. That is high maintenance, ain't it? Nobody trying to take time to figure you out. I hit you up yesterday, right? And that was what was going on. Now it's your turn. I get it. I get it. I understand. All right, so Scorpio, who's going to pursue you next? So it's going to be somebody who's possibly taboo to you, or just maybe somebody who's just like free-spirited. They do what they want to do. They're very self-empowered. All right, it's somebody who usually deals with, like, they have like a lot of desires. They act on their desires. They could be a very pleasant person too at the same time. So maybe they indulge in like illegal stuff, or they indulge in like pleasure-seeking behavior, which could be like smoking, drinking, sex, eating out, going on trips, spending money. Like it's that. Like they're very physically appealing. It could be a Libra, it could be a Scorpio. They're very physically appealing. All right. So it's maybe somebody, for some of y'all, it's maybe somebody you got secretly desire, or have some type of like desire to maybe get to know on a deeper level. They bring up a lot of intensity between y'all. This is a temptation. All right, this is a temptation, but this person is, like I said, very aesthetically pleasing. So this could be like the right shaped body, a smooth looking face, whether it be man or woman, very attractive face. They give off more of like a sexual allure. It's hidden though. It doesn't really like openly look like they're being sexual. It doesn't look like openly look like they're like how they are. So maybe it's somebody who has a dualistic nature to them because of that Libra energy. They may have more like a dualistic nature to them. Very social and sensible. Like the stuff that they do makes sense. So like when they decide to do shit that they want to do just because they want to do it, you can't really be mad because it makes sense for why they're about to do what they're about to do. You know what I mean? Like they have a good logic behind it. You know what I mean? It's just that I guess at times this person just lets their like their ego, or lets their pride like take hold of them, and they do what they choose to do. Or you may know this person through a taboo situation, which could be anything. They're independent, but this is somebody who also knows how to do relationships. All right, this somebody could be loyal too. They could be loyal, but I guess they can go back both ways because of that Libra energy, where one day they can just do what they want to do, and the other day they could be really loyal and down for you and ride for you, trusted, show up when you need them to, consistent. You know what I mean? Like it can be that way, but at the same time, there's somebody who, if they choose not to be, they're just not. That's it. You know what I mean? Like they may even work at a prestigious place. This could be somebody who has a nice car. I get them to be a loner more than anything. Even though they may be, I don't know, I don't see them being in a relationship. I see them being more like a loner. Somebody separate. So they could have had a recent ending or a recent breakup with somebody. Like, you know, they may still be like holding on to that. So that maybe that's why this person is like single, or maybe they just engage in like sexual connections or like taboo situations. So this could be like somebody who sleeps with other people's girls, other people's men. This could be like somebody who's like, but it's like secretive in a way. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of do what they want to do when they want to do it. But you wouldn't be able to tell because this person's like super pleasant. Like it's like they're really easy to get along with. You know what I mean? And they're always doing things to like please others. So like they come off as a people pleaser, but when they get tired of that shit, they're just gonna do what they want to do. All right, could be a Gemini, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn, Virgo. One more. We got Aquarius. So for some of y'all, this person is a dancer. So maybe they do like dancing, stripping. For some of y'all, they be selling ass, or they be selling dick. So it could be like a gigolo or a prostitute. Well, we ain't gonna call it a prostitute, but that's kind of hard. Let's just call it a little floozy. You know what I mean? And let's not even call them a floozy, because maybe they just be like, you know what I mean? Maybe they just be getting money after they sleep with people. You know what I mean? Babyface Ray said, if you sleep with the girl, you don't give her no money, you a piece of shit. So maybe this is somebody who like expects stuff if you sleep with them. It may be that. Or like if it's a guy, he gives you stuff after they sleep with you. So it could be that too. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. That's the kind of vibe I'm picking up here. All right, but it's usually somebody who's alone though, independent. They don't really like to be in partnerships either. I don't know if they're in a partnership, it's going to be one of those taboo relationships, meaning that they keep both their options open, where they may be with the person, but like they keep their options open. They may look for other people, and they're kind of cautious around other people too, though. But like they're pleasant to look at. People like looking at them. So like they don't really necessarily like initiate with people all the time, but like they will if you talk. You know what I mean? They're a balanced person. They match energy. So like if you're happy to talk to me, I'm happy to talk to you. If you're social with me, I'm social with you. If you're fair with me, I'm fair with you. Like they're that type of person, but at the same time, this could be somebody who just kind of just goes off the deep end one day and just does what they want to do when they want to do it. Like they just kind of like get that. Like it just feels empowering for them sometimes to like break status quo or go against certain types of guidelines, or like sometimes they like having stuff that they know they shouldn't have. That could be it too. Like I just like to have stuff that I know I shouldn't have. Now taboo can sometimes mean like they're in like an illegal business, or they do something that's illegal or something that's not socially acceptable. That's why I kind of say like maybe like an OnlyFans, maybe they sell sex pics, feet pics, maybe they, I don't know, maybe they like date for money. You know what I mean? Like it could be any of that. Like they may do like taboo stuff maybe for business, because we got the Knight of Pentacles with the taboo here, but like they get empowered by it, they increase their status by it. So it could be any of that. Sometimes it could just be like they show their body off to get the money, which doesn't always mean like it's negative. Like they may use sexuality, sensuality as a way of getting money, or getting other people to like invest in them, give to them, pursue them. Right? Just somebody who will put energy in with you if you wanted them to. But I feel like they're slow with that. Like it takes them a little while to build it up. And then the Ace of Wands. So this may be somebody who lost a lot of weight, or is like very slender, because we got the Star in reverse and we got the Ace of Wands. So maybe somebody who's like very slender. And if they're not slender, they just have an appealing body. Like even if they're heavy, the body looks good. It's attractive. It's attractive. You know what I mean? Thank you. Good brother. Yeah, they're attractive. For some reason, I'm about to take maybe they're like a school teacher, or they're like a public servant, so they do work for other people. Like that might be how they make their money. Like they may be a salesperson or a dealer, like maybe a dealer, but I'm thinking like a deal maker. Like they negotiate. Hey there, T. Lee, Nisi. So they do like you know what I mean, something like that. They have a public image that other people recognize too. So like they're very cool. On the outside, they look very calm, very relaxed, upright. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And in the back, this person has got, you know what I mean, like they say about Baby D. You know what I mean? She sell crack, weed, do hair, and babysit all at the same house. They may be doing that type of thing. You know what I mean? If they're not doing that, that could be a little extreme. But like there's like parts of themselves that they keep hidden, but you can't really tell because it looks really good on the outside. You know what I mean? Nice car. I said that. Maybe even wears a uniform. If not, they're always well presented, always dressed to the T, or always looking nice. Now, for some of y'all, the clothes that they wear is like scanty, or like rarely having any clothes on. Like this person may not like having clothes on. That's what I kind of feel like. They may not like having clothes on. This may be also somebody who's on a trip, or traveling, or going somewhere. Five of Pentacles. You don't really know them that well, or you're going to meet them through a friend of a friend. You will meet them through a friend of a friend, or you've already met them through a friend of a friend. That's how you met them. All right, but we do get two swords, two aces, so this means that there's going to be initiation between them. They're going to be talking to you guys. Now, for some of y'all, they could be trying to get like service or money from you, or resources from you. Like it could be communication where they're trying to like to get closer to you, trying to get to know you. This could be for help or for assistance, or like sometimes like asking for a favor. But if it's not that, this is them wanting to inspire you guys to maybe like let them get closer to you, get to know you more, maybe come around you, maybe be in your environment. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, you're helping them out of like a stressful situation, or they're going to be helping you out of a stressful situation, because we got 9 of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles. So it could be them helping you out of a situation. They could be giving you information or ideas that you needed, clarity that you needed, details that you needed. This could also be somebody who's they could be trying to give you guys like a contract. So maybe, I don't know. So maybe that's like marriage. Because sometimes I think of it as like somebody's looking for like long term, but like if it's long term, it's maybe somebody, like I said, still kind of keeps their options open. I know that seems to be the going theme here. Something I was thinking about when I be doing these readings, like before I even got here, I was thinking about it. The thing about me is I be saying the quiet parts loud. So like, you know how I'd be like, because Harley brought this up one day to me. She was like, you always be like, oh yeah, this person wants a long-term relationship with you. And then in the end, I'll tell you that this person still may go out and do what they want to do, but they do want to build with you. That's not always like helpful to people. People don't like that. People are like, what? But that's the silent part that's loud that I be saying. Because like that's majority of what a lot of people are doing. They're not going to openly admit this, and that's the kind of pattern you're dealing with right here. There's a person who's not going to openly admit that they're into something taboo or something secretive or something that you probably wouldn't agree with. But on the outside, it doesn't look that way. It just really doesn't look that way. You know what I mean? So like they do a great job of presenting themselves to society and to like the public. They maybe work for the public. So like they make sure that their image is like intact. You know what I mean? But this maybe for some of y'all is maybe a taboo connection, or one that's secretive and hidden. Now, if they're in a relationship, that might be why. But if not, this is maybe like a person that you try to like get into a relationship with, and they just like, you know, maybe the taboo could just be like you guys aren't in a relationship, but it feels like one. That could be part of it too. All you gotta do is go back a little bit, say less. That's all you gotta do is go back. So yeah, I do get you getting initiation or like conversation from this person soon. All right, it's somebody who desires you guys. They maybe want to have some type of sexual liberation with you guys, or just like tempt you in a way to get you to like start opening up and start interacting with them. They want to be close to y'all. That's why I do know. So they may try to tempt you, show you stuff, show themselves, show their body, interact with you in a way. Like they may just show off because the star in this one is about them being like a dancer. So they may try to like dance, show off. Like this is somebody who's enthusiastic about you, but like is really afraid. They're like deathly afraid to initiate with you, because for some of y'all may be off limits. Like if you're in a relationship, this person may see you as somebody who they shouldn't be dealing with, but like that's what they like. They like situations that they shouldn't be dealing with. You know what I mean? Something about it just makes them like, it just turns them on. Like I shouldn't be dealing with this person, or I shouldn't be engaging with this person. And that's why they really want it. So yeah, let me give you signs. Could be a Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra. I said Scorpio? I think I did. Okay. That's a good way to see who stalks you. At least, what's a good way to see? It's helpful to let you know what you're dealing with. Oh yeah, the tarot. Oh yeah, for sure. It was her birthday yesterday? Damn. Oh man. I'll be forgetting everybody's birthday. I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. All right. Sagittarius. So, Saggy Badgy. I'm going to say something to her. I didn't even recognize. I lost the date. I forgot the date. Dang. All right. So, Sagittarius, who's going to pursue you next? Could be a Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius. Could be got Saturn. So it could be a Capricorn, could be an Aquarius. We got Capricorn. So it's going to be somebody who's stubborn, stable, reliable, consistent, disciplined, ambitious, possibly a business owner, possibly rich, possibly famous. If they're not that far, then it's somebody who has a great public reputation, great public image. People respect and value them. Their word holds weight. I almost want to say, what else couldn't I say about this person? Fuck them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that they're the greatest ever, but they're very loving, very nurturing, very caring. You don't need this one. I just did that. Very nurturing, very caring. It's a Capricorn. Capricorn Aquarius. They got status. This could be somebody who's popular, maybe famous, career-driven, career-oriented. All right, this is somebody who also is working through addictions or working through struggle patterns or working through, like, negative, toxic habits. All right, they may also be somebody who's, like, dealing with obstacles. So this is somebody who easily gets annoyed. They may be into health, like the health field, maybe medical, maybe they're having health issues, or they just recently lost weight. So maybe they're into like, maybe they're into like non-traditional ways of like healing. This can even be spiritual too. You know what I mean? Like this would be somebody who you feel like there's a deeper meaning to the relationship, but you may also feel like they have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And this is usually who this person is. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Could be dealing with a Sag. All right, I would say they're kind of soft spoken, they're kind of relaxed, very chilled. You know what I mean? But they can easily turn up. They can easily switch things up because we got the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's gonna be somebody who's very important in your life or very pivotal in your life. This person comes to your life, they could be very beneficial, and they could also turn things around in your favor. So like maybe when they come into your life, there's new opportunities that wouldn't have been there. They're showing you like I even kind of feel like they have like a big imagination, like a vivid imagination. So like they're good at telling stories, or they're good at like elongating stuff. Like making stuff seem longer or bigger than what it is. I don't know. They may also gamble, or they may like to play games of probability, which could be like dice, card. Well, it's gambling. I was thinking like spades, poker, stuff like that. Cards. Maybe they're into like cards and shit like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. Anyway, somebody who's got respect by others. Other people respect them. This is gonna be a past person for some of y'all though, because we got 6 of Swords and 3 of Swords. So it's maybe somebody who you guys moved on from, or you guys are like lingering, considering moving on from. Like this could be somebody who you guys are maybe starting to see the truth of the connection between y'all. It could be a Libra, it could be an Aquarius, where you're starting to feel like it may not go nowhere. So it may be like you may kind of feel like this is a relationship where it's like impossible or like damn near impossible for you guys to get into, or you're trying to keep out hope of this situation maybe moving forward, transitioning in the position you would like it to go. All right, with the Ace of Swords, I mean, with the Three of Swords in reverse, it just means that there's a lesson to be learned. There's harsh truths that are coming out about this person. Sometimes it be like an injury. Maybe they had like an injury, or they have an ailment, or maybe like there's just something that was said between y'all that maybe this person wants to go back over and like kind of like say something different, like say it differently, maybe rephrase it or like reiterate it again. Kind of like this person wants to reiterate it again. Like this is somebody who's going to try to force you guys into a relationship very fast, very quickly. If they're not, it's going to feel like the relationship just kind of moves kind of quick, and then it kind of feels like it doesn't. Like at first you guys maybe interact with each other, and then it seems like it's going to go expand, it's going to grow, and it does at first, and then all of a sudden it just kind of like comes to a halt or it stops. So like even if you guys are talking, like you talk to them for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it kind of slows down. The conversations between y'all aren't as frequent. They're not reaching out as much. They're not talking as much. And then maybe when they say stuff, it kind of comes off as like, maybe I'm not even gonna say rubbing you the wrong way. It kind of comes off like maybe they're holding a grudge with you silently, or like they're like waiting on you, or like it seems like there may be a grudge between y'all, even if y'all didn't have any type of beef. It may seem like there's a grudge between y'all at times. So maybe they're moody, you know, because the Temperance in reverse could be like they have emotional or hormonal imbalances. So it's maybe somebody who's like having like hormonal imbalances. If it's a woman, maybe she's on her period when she comes along. I don't know. If not, it's just like, and even if it's a man, this may be a man who's having like that manly PMS day or something like that. You know, where some days because it can be like they don't really know what they want. They just kind of want to interact with you. They want to see where the situation could go, but they don't know what they really want as a big picture of the situation. Like, I don't know, whatever. It's just whatever at this time to them. It just seems like that. Like whatever happens, happens. So it's maybe like a type of person was like, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? This may be somebody who you're lowering your expectations for too. All right, they have a good public image though. I get that. We got a cherry here, so maybe they have a nice car, nice vehicle, or like a fast driver, kind of like a speed racer. So maybe like a fast driver, always on the go. Like they get places quick. Maybe they drive for a living, like have like a vehicle. Maybe they drive like trucks and shit like that, or it's just like they just drive for a living in general. Like maybe they do like DoorDash or like Uber Eats or Amazon Flex or whatever. Maybe when you drive, maybe they do Turo or some shit like that. I don't know. It's something like that with a car. So maybe a car is involved in that. Or you just always see them in the car. Like maybe you don't really see this person in person, but you see them in the car, or you know them by the car. It could be that too. You may know them by the car. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, it means that you run into them like unexpectedly, or you run into them from time to time with the Two of Pentacles. So this person, before they even come towards you guys, this maybe somebody who has to get over like some type of like self-limiting patterns or beliefs that they have about themselves. They have to also like maybe face themselves. So this is somebody who's maybe like dealing with addictions or dealing with like a self-doubt, self-fear that keeps them like from really moving the situation forward between y'all. They may like feel like it's impossible, or they may be like looking, counting at all the ways that it can't work. But I don't know why this would be somebody who's going to pursue you though, because it seems like they can't get past like not saying what they need to say. That's what I really want to say. It seems like they want to say what they want to say, but like with the Two of Pentacles, like they're kind of like weighing it out between when they should say it, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about timing. So this would be somebody who's like waiting on timing. Oh, he works at a dealership. Oh, damn. So they're waiting on timing. It could be timing. Sometimes like Two of Pentacles would be about finances, like trying to get my finances right. Sometimes it could be like just trying to find the right time to be able to like deal with you guys, you know what I mean, or like trying to interact with you guys. So sometimes it can also come off as moody. Like some days I'm into it, some days I'm not. Kind of like that moon type of thing. You know what I mean? And it's maybe because this person is dealing with something that they haven't really gotten over. It could be a previous relationship. That might be what it is. If it's not between you guys, they may be like still kind of like lingering on a relationship where they haven't really let go of the grudge. So they don't really like trust people. So they may just more so focus on like work, money, or stuff that they can control. That might be what it is. Because like with the judgment, I mean not judge, with the chariot, this can be somebody who's like controlling. And we got Capricorn energy here, and we got Temperance here in reverse. This could be somebody who's pushy, controlling, only wants to deal in situations if they're moving as far as they would like them to go. Like if we're not moving where I would like it to go, or it's not going in the direction that I wanted to go, then I don't need it. So it's maybe somebody like that where it seems like they play games. 1 minute they're into it, they're investing. Then the next day they're not really into it, they're not investing. You don't really know where you stand. It's like it seems like they're wavering, or it just seems like there's a lot of uncertainty with them. Like they have fears of being vulnerable with people. So that's how you should know this person. They have fears of being vulnerable with people. They don't always speak up when they need to. That's what the issue is. They don't always speak up when they need to. And this is somebody who's really independent, though. So I kind of feel like most of you, they're probably focused on like money, you know what I mean, making things work together. You know what I'm saying? Like testosterone makes men feel emotional. I thought it was estrogen that made men feel more emotional than testosterone. Testosterone tends to make us more like stoic. Seems to make us not really care that much about stuff. You know what I mean? It can make us more aggressive. I don't know, but maybe it makes us more. I'm gonna have to look into that. Look that up. Maybe it might make us emotional. I thought like the lack of testosterone would make us emotional, but maybe. I'm gonna look it up though. Mia, thank you. I'm gonna look that right up. All right, so yeah, I feel like for some of y'all, maybe in like a medical field, like a doctor or something like that, like a teacher or like a therapist or like something like that, psychologist, or they have like higher knowledge. For some of y'all, it's like a college student, but it's like recognition by other people. They're if they're not famous, they're very popular and well known. You know what I mean? So like being around this person implies that you have status or you're popular or you're well known as well. All right, so I guess it's gonna take patience with this person if you guys like want to deal with them. It just takes patience. So let me give you signs. Could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn again, Sag, Capricorn again. So a lot of Capricorn and Aquarius energy. Very stoic type of person then. And then somebody who could be very stubborn then. Very stubborn and only caring about how they're perceived by others. So that is like a big thing here. All right. I said that, and I said Virgo and Taurus. They may try to be friends with you guys first, or like, I don't know, for some of y'all, they may try to friend zone you guys. Like try to just start off like being friendly, being cordial, not trying to take it too seriously, but they probably would like it to be very seriously. Estrogen makes men more feminine in that case. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, estrogen. Yeah, they definitely testing their patience. That's what they do, bro. That's what they do. Women test your patience. Men test it. Men test women's patience, and women test men's patience. You know what I mean? That's just, I guess, it's just the game. This is how it goes. There's never been a time when somebody hasn't pissed me off. It don't take much. It don't take much. I'm like, now why would you do that stupid shit? Who the fuck told you that was smart? Your dumbass mom, dad. Why the fuck would they tell you that? I'm rude like that some days. All right, so Capricorn, who's gonna pursue you next? Capricorn women are all right. They're kind of controlling and bossy. They're very similar to Leo women. Leo women are just overtly or outwardly out with the type of shit that they want to. Capricorn women are a little bit more like not secluded, but a little bit more like subtle with it until you get to know them. Then all of a sudden, this bitch is everywhere. What the fuck? Why is you everywhere? Why everybody know you now? So it wasn't like that before. Whereas a Leo, you already know everybody knows her. All right, so Capricorn, who's gonna approach you next? This could be somebody who's not your usual type. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Leo. This could be an attractive person, but possibly in like I'm gonna say a weird way, but weird is not even a word I want to say. They're probably attractive in a more like non-traditional way. So like they could be maybe taller, slimmer, lighter, darker, white, black, Asian, whatever. They could be different race. They could be a different belief, spiritual belief, different religious belief, different political belief, any of that. All right, but this may be, like I said, not somebody who's like not your usual type. You may all of a sudden you may unexpectedly run into this person too. All right, they're very quirky, but like excited. So there's somebody who's like always excited. Always excited. Okay. So you may hear from this person unexpectedly too, because Uranus is about breakthroughs or like unexpectancy. This may be somebody you run into unexpectedly, all right, or just hear from unexpectedly. Very attractive though. I will say that. Very attractive. But I'm guessing, yeah, we got Wheel of Fortune. This means that you're going to run into them. It's going to be somebody that creates a big change in your life. So maybe they're a gambler. Maybe this is also somebody who's it's like a big deal. I see them as like a big deal. It's like the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody who's a big deal, but like not your usual type. So your usual type doesn't always mean that they're not attractive. Like just like this could be like maybe you're used to like dating dark skin, light skin, white skin, Asian. This could be different like that. Or like maybe you're used to dating people like, let's just say some of y'all, because women do date men that are not always attractive. They may just have resources. And men do too. Men date women that they don't find to be attractive, but they just maybe are like letting you lay down with them. So like men will do that too. So women will go with you if you got money, and men will lay down with you if you're going to lay down with them. So it could be something like that. Like maybe this is somebody who's a little bit different than that pattern, where you're not just like dating this person because they like relate with you, or like because they'll give you money. You may like this person. They may not be like the people that you're used to dating though. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna find them attractive, but they're just not like the people that you're used to dating. That's all. So how they interact maybe just kind of catches you off guard at times. Like this somebody can change up things a lot. All right. So there's maybe also somebody who's like had I would say a lawsuit, or had like a settlement, or somebody who's had some type of like big change in their finances unexpectedly. So maybe they hit the lottery or something like that. Yeah, seven of Pentacles. This is somebody who maybe had like a change of luck when it comes to money. All right, so I feel like maybe they got like a lump sum of money, or they've got like something's happened. Maybe they get like incremental payments. This could be like child support. This could be like annuity payments and stuff. Like maybe it was that like alimony, or like maybe they're just getting payments for anything, or they run a business that's like that, where they get incremental payments and stuff like that. So they have a hustle, like a side hustle, a side job. So maybe they have like a side job, side hustle that's made them money. That might be also how you know this person, because it's like innovative. This person makes money in innovative ways. So they're kind of like a magician. I'm surprised that, yeah, they're like a magician. So there's a grumpy, mooded type of person too. So this is somebody who probably doesn't like a lot of people, but like they're used to getting attention, or they're used to standing out, or used to being seen because of being attractive. They're quirky. They have a leadership position or leadership. Yeah, so this is somebody who's like, they have a leadership position, because we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, and for a little razzle dazzle, Aries, Scorpio. And we got a Tower here too, which means that you're going to run into this person unexpectedly. They're very unpredictable too. So this may be somebody who like pops up on you sometimes, but they pop up with like gifts, or they pop up with like something that you would want. Because sometimes it could be somebody who spends money that they don't have. So maybe they're like a gambler, or they're like a, I don't know, something. They get money in like a non-traditional way. Sometimes it could just be like they spend more money than what they make. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, like maybe they spend more money than what they make, or they spend money that they don't necessarily have. Like maybe they could have saved it, they could have done something else, but like they may work a great job, or they may have like money coming in consistently. Cause I kind of feel like they have money coming in consistently, but maybe they just like spend it when it comes in. Like it could be that too. This is somebody who also seems to be like not a loner, but like they seem to like always be like sad or repressed, or like not depressed, but like repressed. Like emotionally, things are just feeling like it's not where they want it to be. That's where that person's at. No matter like what success they have, no matter what they've gained or what they've accomplished, they always feel like there's more work to be done. That's who this person is. They feel like there's always more work to be done. They always feel like they're never, like there's not enough, or they're not enough, or like they need to do more, or they need to be more to be worthy of the stuff that they really want. You know what I mean? So like no matter where they are in life, I need to do more. I need to be more. I need to have more. I need to be more successful. Like they kind of care about that a lot. It's their public image, but it's like it's not really, but it is in a way. So for somebody out there, they're like a hustler, right? I know they got a lot of energy, a lot of life force to them. Like this is somebody who does unexpected things, randomly takes trips, randomly reaches out. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is somebody who likes to make people aware of them. So that maybe they do wild, weird, reckless stuff to be seen, or they do quirky little things to be seen. Maybe I was gonna think of like online, like think of somebody who like makes skits and shit like that. So maybe they like make skits or some shit like that. Like maybe they just be like that. This is a big deal. This is somebody who's a big deal. It's gonna be a big deal in your life. So they're gonna increase your wealth or increase your status. That's what you're gonna like about this person. Maybe because they're very attractive, or maybe because they're very like giving, generous. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who overspends at times too. So that's how you'll know this person. And they kind of act like it ain't no thing. So like this would be somebody who keeps like fronting the bill on shit, even though they probably shouldn't, but they'll just act like it ain't no thing. Oh yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. I'll carry it. Oh, what is it? Oh, I'll do it. Even though they probably shouldn't, but they do it. And the King of Pentacles means that they get the money, but I kind of feel like they just like spend the money as they get it, because they got an easy ass job with this fun employee. So for some of y'all, if they're not like working, they got an easy ass job. Money just be coming to this person. You know what I mean? I love that person, whoever they may be, because that's like a person who could just like make money out of nowhere. It just kind of comes out of nowhere, in a way. And that's why I was like, I was looking for the magician, but like maybe they have like a high paying job or some shit like that. It just seems like money just be coming to this person, but like they spend it too. Like they're not broke, but they just spend it. Like when it comes, they spend it, but like, it's all good. More money is coming, so that's why I kind of feel like maybe they got like a settlement, or they've gotten like some type of like big turnout with money that just be coming regularly, and they're okay with it. Like maybe they get big checks, big installments, something like that. You know what I mean? Like they have like they have what's it called? They have like a expensive taste. Expensive taste is what this person has. All right. They like to be dressed up nice too. So like it's probably their clothing, the way they present themselves, looks like they got it all together. And I would say for the most part that they do, it's just like, man, the way you living, that's how I want to say it. Like the way you living anything could go wrong. And then one day you're asked out. So it's like that. Like this person could be like, one day they could be asked out. And then the next day, this motherfucker is up. You're like, what happened? Oh, you know what I mean? This move, like they just get lucky opportunities, lucky breaks just be coming their way. You're like, what the fuck? What happened? All right. So yeah, this is somebody who's established. All right, now some of y'all, they went viral or they go viral. Like they have an easy ass job. So they're not like online, because I got a Uranus energy. If they're not online, then this is somebody who like does stuff and other people replicate it or other people try to do it or imitate it. Like it's something that makes a big difference wherever they are. People see them do it because they're very innovative. So they do stuff that other people wouldn't do. And after they do it, then other people try to replicate it or other people try to do it and try to get the same results because it's them. You know what I mean? So like this is somebody who like just has a bunch of copycats or mini me's running around trying to be like them. Okay. Yeah, they maybe have like maybe they went on a trip recently, like a girl guys trip or a vacation recently, or that's what they're intending to do. So if somebody else what they're intending to do with you guys. But this is somebody who's been considering or pondering a lot about like maybe your last interaction or the last time y'all went somewhere. So this would be somebody you may not really see potential in it going anywhere, but you like being around them because they're beneficial. Maybe opportunities happen around this person. Maybe they're giving, they're generous. It could be that. Like they could be generous, maybe even a little bit more mature to you guys. If they're not mature, they're younger, but they come off with a very mature vibe, like old fashioned in a way. So yeah. All right. Anyway, look at signs. Could be a Aquarius, Leo, Sag, Taurus. Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Damn. And being a real parent and not a fake wife. Who would wait? Oh, like growing the fuck up. Yeah, they're lucky. Yeah, that's real. How come I can't have that person? Yo, right? Hey, Miracle. That's right. That's the same thing I be saying. Like, damn. I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. Like, who know how to make the monies like that? There's this girl, she used to call me Noonie Bear. So I was about to say, are you going to take care of Noonie Bear? Are you going to school me like a trophy wife? That's funny. I don't need that, but that'd be funny though. All right, so Aquarius, who's going to pursue you next? All right. Oh, it's going to be somebody with status. Could be a Capricorn. Could be an Aries. So it's going to be somebody who's very assertive, very dominant. All right. Also very masculine. But like they have like a perfect balance of masculine and femininity. All right, so this may be somebody who's popular, well known, people know them, people acknowledge them, people respect them. They have a solid reputation. This may be a reputation as a go-getter. So maybe they're very ambitious. This could be also somebody who's like into fitness or somebody who's like into like an active lifestyle. Maybe like a runner or like I don't know. They just do something. Maybe they're like for some of y'all they're famous, like an actor or like singer, dancer, some shit. They're famous or known by a lot of people. That's the limit I can give you. So they're famous or known by a lot of people. It's one of the two. All right. They're very loud too. So like you may hear them all the time, or you may like that's maybe how you'll know this person. This could be somebody who's also like not committal, but they just don't like the options that they have at this moment. They're not really like fulfilled by them. This may be somebody who like doesn't even know what they want really. Like it just seems like they maybe have a lot of different options and they just kind of like they get spaced out. If it's not necessarily like from the options that they get spaced out, they just get like spaced out. So like maybe you may see them just kind of like staring off into like nothing. You know what I mean? But like just somebody who like gets stuff done. All right. They get stuff done though. So like they could be a big business owner. And somebody who has issues staying present in the situation. That's why I say like maybe they're like they glaze their eyes, say their eyes glaze over, but it's more like they like kind of like fantasize a lot or they dream a lot, they daydream a lot. So like just random times too, they just be sitting and they just be like, woo, just go off. And it's like seems to be like a consistent thing. Like this is somebody who doesn't stay passionate about anybody. They may be a player because the night one's a player. So they may be popular, successful, having stuff going for them, and they don't even know what they want in a relationship. They just got like a slew of opportunities or options around them, and they just be like here and there, going here and there, here to there. It could be a Sag, Aries, Capricorn. We got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. It's gonna be a past experience. Somebody either you had this person before, or it's gonna be a past experience where you've had this pattern before. So it's maybe somebody who stays at a short distance from you guys, because we got the world in reverse. Maybe they stay at a short distance from you guys. You may meet them online, or you may see them online. I think this person watches you online. This is somebody who's also bashful when it comes to expressing their emotions. So they're bougie. This is somebody who thinks they're better than people. They think they're better than people. That's exactly what it is. This person thinks they're better than people. But with the Knight of Cups and the Empress in reverse, High Priest, like this is somebody who's like revered by a lot of people. People find them to be very attractive, hard to get next to. Everybody can't just date this person. And they have superficial relationships because they don't want to be pinned down. This is somebody who's very hard to pin down. People just don't get to have this person on like a intimate, long-term basis. This is somebody that could be possibly a good husband or a wife, but like this is somebody who doesn't really feel valued when it comes to relationships, or this is somebody who feels like nothing is ever good enough. They're not good enough, and the relationships that are being presented to them are not good enough. And that might be why this person doesn't really have a relationship, because it seems like they have a bunch of options, but they just aren't taking them. They're like, nah, that's not enough. I don't want that. Nah, because the Knight of Cups is here too with the Empress in reverse and the High Priestess. This is gonna be an important person when this person pursues you, because you got like you got 4 different people pursuing you guys. I mean, and other signs had like a couple other people too, but for some reason I'm noticing that you guys have a lot more people pursuing you guys. All right, it's most likely for you being attractive physically, because that's what's really showing out. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups are people who come at you when you're attractive. They come at you when they desire passion, or when they want you to play into some type of fantasy. Usually when they've idolized you or when they've romanticized you, seeing you in this better light. They imagine you to be a trophy, a catch. You're somebody that nobody else can have, but I can. So like that person sees you in that light. Like everybody doesn't just get to deal with you. Everybody doesn't get to be in your inner circle. This is somebody, and if this is somebody new, even if it's somebody old, this is somebody who's trying to get into their inner circle. I feel like you frequent this person before, or you've been around this person before. So that's what it's looking like. It's like you've already been around this person before. All right, this is somebody who doesn't like to play openly. Like they play, but like I guess maybe they're loud. Like maybe they're not always as playful. Like some timing maybe. Yeah, the Knight of Cups is a moody person, so there's some timing. There's some timing. Like some days they're playful, flirty, outgoing, charming, message you back really fast. Then other days they're like, I'm not really feeling it today. You did that one thing where you was like this, and I didn't find you to be attractive. True story, real quick. I always do stuff like that too with women. And that's why it made me think about that, because that's what happens. Like one day I'll be seeing you and you'll be like, fine as fuck. I idolize you for a minute. And then the next day I'll see you again and maybe you did something, or maybe I see you different. I don't know. Like it's like one day you just turn ugly. Not every day, but just like one day you're ugly. I know people can't be perfect, and I know I'm not perfect, but it's just like, I don't know. And this is kind of like how this person is. One day you're not like they expect you to be, and that's why this person shows up moody. Like they have expectations of how you need to show up. This is how this person expects you probably to be on your best at all times. Queen with the Empress in reverse, they expect you to be at your best at all times. Like nothing is ever good enough. They're never appreciative, you know what I mean? And they have these unrealistic expectations of people and how relationships would be and how people would be. So this is somebody who's going to want you to play into a fantasy or play into some type of like role that they may have for you. So they may see you as the token boyfriend, girlfriend. They may see you as a trophy. They may see you as somebody who like, it was a trophy. I'm going to say have you on your arm. So it may be that too. There's somebody who's looking to start, if it's a past person, they're looking to start the connection all over again with you guys and looking to get to know you guys on a deeper level. They want to get to know you on a deeper level, but I still kind of feel like this is somebody who's like more entitled. They kind of expect things to go a certain way. So like when they approach you, when they reach out, when they start like being flirty or romantic towards you, they expect you to play a certain way. You need to be a certain way with me. You need to act this way, say this, talk this way. So it's like that. Like it's that vibe. They may be a painter, teacher, artist. Like they have status, even if they're not like famous. They're known amongst a lot of people. Is what I'm really just trying to say. They're known amongst a lot of people, and they always seem to be on the go. Like this is somebody who just kind of like goes wherever passion takes them, wherever beauty or attraction takes them. Like they like maybe like they like experiences, or they like to travel, or they just like, I don't know, capturing people, like having like that's almost like a police officer in a way, maybe for some of y'all. Like they like capturing people, you know what I mean? Like there's something to be gained from it. And this person is generous, but like they give with the motive. With this Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, they give with the motive. They make it look like they care more than what they do, but they don't. It's more for like passion, excitement. You fit this view. You know what I mean? You're my baddie. You're my hubby, my boyfriend, my boo. You make me look good. This is what this person is coming for you guys for, because you make them look good, or you would make them look good, and they know that other people can't have access to you. So that's the best part. Like other people don't just to get to have you. So I get to have you. It's a past person. They're kind of gloating about that they got to deal with you while other people want to deal with you. That's their like claim to fame in a way. Like, oh, you're so popular, you're so attractive, you're this, that other people don't get to know you. Other people don't get to talk to you. I'm part of your inner crowd. I'm part of your inner groups. Like this person is kind of like full of themselves. All right. That's what I will say. So this may be somebody who likes to sleep around. Secretly too, though. Like you may not like see them doing this because they have a great public image. So you may not see them doing this, but they may be sleeping around from time to time. Like you got 6 of Pentacles, that means that they're giving to other people. All right. They may be like higher up in a way too. I kind of feel like they're established money wise. Even if they're not rich or like famous, they seem to have money. All right. So so signs we got are Capricorn, Aries, Sag, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces. I said Aquarius, Leo, and Aries. I said Capricorn too. All right. Oh, they yell about their husband. Oh, it's just how easy pass. A miracle. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It'd be like super rare that you don't. I mean, what we consider to be a hoe. Like, what you consider to be a hoe? That's what we got to get on the same page about. Like, what do you consider to be a hoe? I always assume that hoes were people that slept around for the money. You know what I mean? That's what they was traditionally was, a hoe. I sleep around for the monies. You know what I mean? Like, name how many women that you know that don't like haven't like at some point in their life slept around, and then the ones that haven't at the point once they start catching some good D, especially if you slanging on her, eventually she's kind of curious. Like, does everybody do that? Can everybody do that? You know what I mean? You may not see it because how many times have you ever seen a cat piss in the woods? How many times? You've never seen a cat piss in the woods. It was this one rare occasion that I did see a cat shit in a yard. But like for the most part, we have to have a YouTube channel about that. Yeah, no, for real, we do. We have to talk about that. We have to talk about that some more. All right, so Pisces, who's about to pursue you? Ooh, this may be somebody who you guys find to be off limits. Could be somebody who's like engaged in like sexual like liberation, likes to be free. Oh yeah, I see the 5th house there. So it could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. It's gonna be somebody you find to be very attractive, very romantic. But also maybe somebody who's off limits to you or just not your usual type in a way where maybe you wouldn't want them to be like, maybe you wouldn't want to be seen with this person in a way. Like they could be very sexual because of the 5th house and Lilith. Like this is somebody who's sexually liberated. They don't really care about like who they sleep with or who they date or like, you know, like they date for a reason or they date for some of y'all for like money or they date to gain something from the others. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just like to control or possess or just to say I've been with this person. So like if this is maybe like a player, it comes off as like a player, even if they don't intend to like hurt you. This is somebody who just wants what they want when they want it. They're fun based. All right, very romantic though, charming, tell you what you like to hear, you know, but they also keep a deep or dark hidden side. This is somebody who likes a lot of entertainment and they like relationships that have intensity. We got Leo again, popular in the public eye. A lot of people know them. All right. So definitely somebody who's like sexualizes you or fetishized you. So they see you most like, so fetishize you and with taboo could be like, I know I'm not supposed to be with you. I'm just giving you an example. Don't bash me about this. I don't care if you do, but just listen. This could be like, I'm giving you an example. This could be like, you say you have, all right, for instance, I have a baby mom. Let's just say my cousin slept with my baby mom or my best friend slept with my baby mom or I slept with my baby mom's best friend. It'd be like that. It's like that. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's not quite like that, it could be like something like that. Like, this could be somebody who kind of doesn't really care about like where they get their like rocks off at times. You know what I mean? Just considering that like it's maybe nasty or considering that it's like very like intense. This person goes for the feeling of like intensity, excitement. Like it needs to give them like, it's like they could be an adrenaline junkie. So like even if they're not sleeping around, they find like intense things to like boost their like adrenaline or to make them feel like passionate about things. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have to be sleeping around. They can just like be an adrenaline junkie and they go through like different ways of like feeling like they need to like feel their emotions through like passion and excitement and doing shit that I don't need to do. You know what I mean? But just for the attention too. Like just somebody who does it for the gram or somebody who does it just for like the attention. Like they like to be validated and recognized by others. They could already be like celebrated and like maybe even famous. Like this may be like an artist, creator, a poet, a rapper. Because the fifth house can be somebody who's very creative. All right, they have like a childlike wonder to them. So like they're maybe very funny, playful all the time. They got jokes. They got jokey jokes. They make dirty jokes. They may like make like dirty jokes, or they may make uncomfortable like jokes. I can't. What I want to say, inappropriate jokes. Let's not even say dirty. Let's say inappropriate jokes. Like inappropriate jokes could be like somebody's mom died and they're making jokes about dead people. You're like, why the fuck? Why are you doing that right now? You know what I mean? So like they may do that. Like this is somebody who like they like the crowd to be around them. They like people like to show them attention. They like to have that type of vibe. All right. Now they may not be just like that. I'm just giving you examples. Like they do stuff like that though. All right. So it could be an Aries. So this is somebody who you're not going to take that serious either, or somebody who's not going to take you that serious. They're going to see, because the fifth house is more about like a pleasure, a fun house. You know what I mean? It's dating, it's romance. It's like Times Square. It's like you're downtown at night when it's all lit up and we're drinking and we're having fun. Three of Cups. They're a celebratory type of person. Could be a Cancer. All right. So this is somebody who likes to control you, or somebody who has control issues, but they feel like you don't take them serious, and you're probably not going to take them serious either. This is somebody who likes to act like they don't care that much. Like they don't see situations going that far, and they're just doing it for the fun or just for the attention. Like they like to have people like notice them. That's a big thing for them. They like the attention. They like to grab attention, and they may grab attention because they do seem to be attractive in a more sexual way. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Aries, Leo. So this would be somebody, and then Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Cups. So this is somebody who actually does. All right. So this is the thing about this person. And I'm surprised we don't have no Pisces energy here. Oh, yeah, we do with the Ten of Cups. So this is somebody who actually likes relationships or actually wants to be in a relationship, but they prefer to put on a look of like being single, like comfortable being single. Like this means somebody who's like maybe trying to be in like their bachelorhood. I'm gonna say in their bachelor pad. Like somebody who's trying to be in like their bachelorhood, their bachelor pad. They may be very fertile, want children, or want like that feeling of like maybe like a nostalgia, like maybe when they were younger. Like they could be trying to live out their playboy, playgirl years again. That's what I kind of feel like. But it's somebody who maybe rejects relationships, even though they're kind of open to relationships. Like they like the vibe of relationships, but at the same time, I want to do my own thing. So this is somebody who doesn't like, they necessarily don't like building on their own, but at the same time, this is somebody who also doesn't want to need other people. So that's the big thing here. This is somebody who doesn't want to, so they don't want to be like conquered or like, they don't want to be under the thumb of other people. And this may be somebody who tries to get you to be under their thumb. You know what I mean? So like they try to get you to do what they want you to do, but they don't want necessarily to be the one that's under your thumb when it's their turn. You know, no. I like to call the shots. So like if you get like control or authority over the relationship, then they start getting distant. They start moving away. Now for some of y'all, it's an older person, and for others of you, they're about your age because of the Queen. This could be slightly older though, maybe slightly older, but you know, I mean, it could even be your age at the worst. I mean, at the least. So it ain't no real big issue. But usually it's an older person. You got 2 people here, 3 people here. So this could be like an older person, younger person. They look like they have their life together, though, for the most part. But this is also somebody who has outdated traditions, outdated beliefs. Like they may still play into gender roles. They may still play into like traditional roles. And this may be somebody who's not traditional themselves. I kind of feel that way. I kind of feel like this is somebody who's not really traditional themselves. You know what I mean? But they expect you to be traditional. They expect you to adhere to certain rules and guidelines. But they themselves don't do that. Like they themselves may be trying to get into this new age shit. So like if they're like, I kind of feel like they're playing back this playboy, playgirl vibe, but they still have like the traditional values, but they're trying to exercise this playgirl, playboy vibe, whatever's going on new school right now. They try to stay relevant because they're trying to be out there in the mix. You know what I mean? Like it's somebody who probably gets bored very easily. That's why I feel like they get bored very easily, but they want the family. They want that connection. They want emotional fulfillment. They just don't want to have to do stuff on their own. That's really it. So like this could be like somebody who doesn't want to have to cook their own meals, pay their own bills. Not saying that they don't want, maybe they don't want all of those things done at the same time, but they don't want to have to be the one that like does it for themselves. So like they would want to have a partner to like, you know, maybe go on family trips. They want to have a partner to like go out to eat. They want to have a partner, maybe like to build a household together. You know what I mean? Like for that type of reason, like they have some of the traditional values, but like they be doing their own thing. It really gives me like they just be doing their own thing. You know what I mean? Like they may have issues saving money too for some of y'all. Like it may be issues with them saving money, building up money. You know what I mean? And they get easily bored after like they've gotten what they wanted, or after they've gotten their feel. Like after they've had fun, or after it feels like it was fun, then they're done with it. They're like, yeah, I'm all right, I'm cool. You know what I mean? They just kind of like just it kind of like burns out for them. Like they like the chase maybe, or they like the validation of like being able to conquer something that's maybe hard to conquer, or like being able to have somebody that's hard to have. You know what I mean? So it's giving that type of vibe too. Like this is somebody who may, like I said, may see you guys as like a temptation. And then I'm getting them wanting to offer you guys a situation where it may be like a business transaction between y'all, or it may be something where it's like they're starting to like engage with you guys. They what they want for you guys is to cling to them. What they really need is you to like need them in whatever way is possible. Like if you need them to like resources, if you need them to clean up, if you need them to cook, if you need them to pay a bill, they need you to need them. If you need them to fix something at your house, they need that to feel like valuable in relationships. So if you want to deal with this person and they're coming into your life, you need to act like you don't have it all together. Because they don't have it all together either, but like they want you to be able to like deal with them. Thank you there, Christine. Who said that? You said I tried to email you and an email came back. Did you change your email? I sure didn't. It's always been the same email. You probably just typed it the wrong way. All right, anyway. Yeah, it's somebody who doesn't really know how to work with other people, though. Like, they're used to having to do things on their own, but they don't like doing things on their own. You know what I mean? So, like, they're used to, like, having to build, save their own money on their own. They're used to having to pay everything on their own, cook, clean, nurture, heal, do all that stuff on their own. But they also like relationships, but, like, they like the appearance of relationships. Because really, somebody, I don't know if they haven't gotten over trust issues, because the previous source sometimes can be, like, lingering or considering past heartbreaks, like, trying to figure out where you went wrong. So, like, if it's a past person, this is somebody who's trying to figure out where the relationship went wrong. They could be reading back texts that you guys have sent to each other, or messages that were sent to you guys, kind of wondering, like, where did I mess up with this person? Like, I thought we were having fun. I thought we were, like, enjoying it. I thought it was, like, passionate. But why isn't it, like, going anywhere? So it may be, like, somebody like that. All right? They could also be very selfish or greedy when it comes to money and resources. Like, you know what I mean? They don't seem to want to share a lot. Like, they want a team, but, like, it just looks like a team. It's not a team. It's them being independent and getting whatever they can get from you. You get me? So, yeah, very celebratory type of energy with this person. You may run into them unexpectedly, too, or meet them at, like, a family function or, like, some type of big celebration or a big crowd or something. This may also be somebody with a large following, too. So, like, they may be popular online or something like that. Like, people maybe know them, you know what I mean? Or they lost, like, a large following. So maybe they quit something or like that, whatever. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Leo, Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Libra. This could be them. Damn. Oh, well. I said Leo too, though? I did. I mean, if he reads my message, he might cry like a bitch. Yeah, for real. You ain't say nothing real. You ain't say nothing real hurtful, though. Oh, yeah, I clean, and then people still do it for me anyway. I clean. I don't clean all the time, though. Right? You like that? You like that? Miracle? With that sugar mama? I love a little sugar mama. You coming through? Help me out. You should do a cross reader. You should do a read where we watch the person on our mind sign. So, like, you mean like a cross readers? Like a cross reader, what you call it? Is that what you mean? Like a cross readers read? I mean, I don't know how that would work. That might work, though. I have to see how that would play out. That's for bonus points. Oh, I'm going to ask that, too. What can I help clean? Oh, I see you're getting that together. You need me to do something? A lot of times, I'm like, no, just go sit down. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go sit down. Shit. You got to tell me 2 times, 3 times. Like a cross watcher read. Okay, I'll check into that. What's up, Pentarina? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we do it on purpose, but like, yeah, men do kind of like we do. I don't know. I know some men that clean. Like my boy, he's a Cancer. Man, he clean like a woman. I'm like, damn. I mean, it's nice. I don't knock it. You know what I mean? But he do clean. Like some days I clean like a woman. Some days, like when I'm really into everything. Did you do it yourself? Oh yeah, I did. You could tell. Can you tell? I did it myself. Yeah. I was excited about it. I tried to bring it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, men and women are definitely different. Y'all pay attention to a lot of the finer details and stuff. You know what I mean? We just get the big, what you call it, the big stuff out the way. You know what I mean? Can you move around? If you can move around, it's clean. Yeah, so anyway, we do our best. Most men do. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all always for the support. Thanks for rocking and rolling with me. I'm glad that y'all men think with a different head. Facts. We do. We do. At some point. Once we get a little older, we don't think like that all the time. We think about longevity, where it's going to go after this. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all good, Pentarina. We've been here. We rocked it out. We started with Aries first, so you'll be able to see that. So check that out. All right, y'all. Somebody get gone, get loose on them. Y'all have a great night. Love on those people who be loving on you. And I'll see y'all again probably tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday? No? Wednesday? Thursday. Wait. Is it Thursday? Oh, today is Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. All right, so Friday. Yeah, so I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. I'm always a day away. That's me. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Love on those people who love on y'all. Love y'all. I'm gone.